Okay, hello. I think we are live. I think we are good to go. Crud? Okay. Alright, can people hear me? I know we've had an issue like this before, but can people hear me? I hope so. Let's see. Hello. I can? Okay, good to know. Alright, hello. Hi. I'm fucking being a piece of ass, so, yeah. Hello. Hi, my name is Brandon. I like Nuzlocking, apparently. It's one of my favorite things to do in my pastime. I also like to stream Nuzlocking as well, so, yeah. But today we're going to do something a little different. Today we're going to be doing a tier list, because why not? I don't know. It's something, I guess. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing here. Look at this thing. I'm also gonna put this right here just because. And my commands right here. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's see. So hi, Ive. We're going to be doing a Nuzlocke tier list, and we're going to rank how viable every Pokemon is. I think. Something like that. Wait, should I? Nah, I think I'm good with just going back here. There we go. Alright. So I guess let's get down to business, right? No? Question mark? Might as well. I just woke up from crying myself to sleep. How are you? I'm doing okay. I took a shower. It was really refreshing, so, oh yeah. Let's do this thing. So, alright, starting off clean with Venusaur. I think Venusaur is A tier, mostly because it's much more favored in its region than a lot of other grass types. And its poison type helps out a lot as well, so it has really good stabs. Giga Drain is nice if you can get it. Sludge Bomb on the other hand is fantastic to get. Poison Stab is always good. So yeah, I think Venusaur is pretty good. If you get the option to use Mega Venusaur, it's so good. It is so fantastic. The only issue is that I think even though it's good, I personally found it to be super underwhelming. So I'm probably gonna have it bottom of S tier, mostly because I don't know. Personal experience is just eh. So yeah. Charizard, I think, is B tier because it's not too favored for the first 3 gyms, and then by the time you get to the 4th gym in Kanto, you get a lot of fire types anyways. So Arcanine. What's with the top of the tier list? A bunch of fully not fully evolved Pokemon. So every single not fully evolved Pokemon, aside from a few exceptions and other forms, is here. So yeah. But yeah, overall I think that's what Charizard is like. In X and Y though, I think it's a little better, but even so, you don't get it until the before the 2nd gym, and it's rock type, and yeah, I don't think it's that good. Let's see, oh yeah, in X and Y, I think Venusaur is a lot more favored because again, you get access to its Mega eventually, and we should probably definitely talk about viability and different types of Nuzlocks. So, but I think overall Charizard's B tier, Venusaur is A tier, and then Mega Venusaur, sure, it's I think it's underwhelming, but I think it's pretty good. Moving on to Charizard X, Mega Charizard X. This thing is like fantastic, dude. This thing is like one of the best megas you could possibly use. Aside from ones that are banned personally, but we'll get to that later. So, as a fantastic typing, can't avoid earthquakes though, so that's a yikes. Does remove 4 times rock weakness, which is fantastic. Has a better defense stat, and yeah, if you can get access to physical attacks, this thing is great, dude. It's just awesome. Charizard Y, on the other hand, this thing is still probably really good. I think it's actually worse than well, you could interchange, like these two are interchangeable personally, because like Charizard gets access to a bunch of fire type moves, and especially since it's in like sunlight, it's gonna be ridiculous. And yeah. Still though, you have to have Charizard, which is like so I don't know. I think Charizard Y is like pretty good, especially like in X and Y. So yeah. Moving on to Blastoise, I think it's like also like B tier. I think the issue with Blastoise is that it is super replaceable. So as such, like there are like other water types that you can get, like Golduck, which is not even that good. Tentacruel's fantastic. Poliwrath is super good. Then we're looking at Lapras and Gyarados. So yeah. Hello, Vanilla. But yeah, overall, I think Blastoise is like Now, Mega Blastoise, on the other hand, it obviously gets a little better. Albeit, like, not much better. But I have used it in, like, my X doubles hardcore Nuzlocke. And I thought it was pretty damn good. Access to Water Pulse and such is, like, really good. I think Dark Pulse and Aura Sphere are available by Move Relearner, and yeah, I think this is a really good mega. Obviously, it's like replaceable again. There are better megas to use, but yeah, overall, I think it's like pretty good. Now, Butterfree. Here's my hot take. I think this thing is fantastic for Nuzlocke because Compound Eyes. This thing's like really good in the early game, but also Compound Eyes in particular. I think Butterfree's ability Compound Eyes is just like good overall because like you can actually find more Pokemon with items because that's the out of battle effect. So yeah, like Butterfree, it falls off in the mid game, and then obviously you don't use this thing in the late game, but it's fantastic in the early game. So yeah, it's right here. So Beedrill. I think Beedrill's like, I think it's like worse than Butterfree because it doesn't have a good ability and all. So yeah, I think it's like moveset is like okay, but the issue is like it's not good. I don't think it's that good. But I think early game it actually performs really well. Grass types tend to be pretty common in the early game. So yeah. Now the issue is like, so you will get access to this thing in like Oras, but yeah, I think like Mega Beedrill is like good as well. The issue is obviously that it's like super frail. It is obscenely frail, but it hits so hard, dude. Holy shit, dude. It hits so hard. It's not even funny how hard it hits. But yeah, I think its frailty is what keeps it down. And I don't think it's... I think it's like not the best Mega. But it getting a Mega is like an absolute improvement though. Maybe this thing's like low C tier. I don't know. I'll keep it here for now. I'll find out later. Oh, chat, should I bring you guys on stream actually? That would help, huh? Okay, hang on. There you go. There you go, little bubbies. Alright then. And let's, just because, let's also make you like slightly bigger, I think. Does this work? Yeah, it does. I can make it even bigger than that. There we go, much better. Okay, alright. Alright, next up, actually, I'm gonna turn on my fan. It's way too hot in here. Alright. Alright, excuse the sudden fan blowing into my asshole, but okay. Pidgeot, I think is, like, pretty okay. It's good early game. Like, Pidgey is, like, okay early game. The only issue is, like, it depends on, like, what, game you're, playing it with. So if you are using it in, like, Red, Blue, Yellow, this thing's, like, not as good early game. But in Gold, Silver, Crystal, this thing's, like, a lot better. Especially, like, for, Bugsy. And then in X and Y, if you manage to get this, then it's like pretty fantastic for the first gym, not as good for the second gym, but you can use it as a pivot. And that's actually true for the first gym too. But I don't know. I think this thing's pretty okay. How's your day going? I think it's going well. I took a shower recently, so it's pretty good. Mega Pidgeot, here's the thing. I think it is A tier, but also you could make a borderline tier for it. Like, I think it's like between A and B. It might honestly be like high B tier. My reasoning is because by the time you get it, it's like too late to use Mega Pidgeot, because the only game that it's like usable in is Oras, at least for Nuzlocking. So yeah, I think this thing is like high B tier, because you have to consider, like, by the time you get it, like, what do you replace for Mega Pidgeot? Like, sure, No Guard Hurricane is like great, but I think it's like, nah, I don't want to use this thing in replacement of, like, say, Mega Gyarados, for example, or like Mega Alakazam. I think Raticate's pretty good. Early game, hits hard, has Hyper Fang, good attacks, but overall it gets carried by the fact that it has Guts. So you can, like, pre-status before a fight or something like that, and overall it's like pretty good. Now Alolan Eradicate, on the other hand, I think is like the first C tier Pokemon, because this thing does not get Guts, it has an overall worse defensive typing, and it's just, it doesn't hit hard. I think it's a little faster, I can't recall. But I can check. bring this here. Okay. So we have Eradicate. Let's see. Yep, this thing does not hit as hard. It's actually slower. Yeah, this thing is awful, man. Alright then. Fearow, it's like same thing as Pidgeot, except I think it hits slightly harder and it's like a physical attacker overall. I think it's okay. It might actually be a little better, honestly. Arbok has Intimidate, but that's it. That's all it has. I think overall it's like, it could be better. Has a nice moveset, if you manage to get like TMs and stuff for it, but it's just bad. I don't think it's that good. Pikachu. Pikachu. I'm gonna rate Pikachu and Raichu separately. More so like if you... Well, Light Ball isn't that... I mean, I've seen people use Pikachu before. I have also used it before, but like I think overall it's like not that good. If you manage to get a Light Ball, I think it's like a little better, maybe like B tier, but like I think it's like right here. Raichu. I think Raichu's pretty good because it's fast, has a lot of utility. I think it even gets access to Encore, I think? I want to check. Does Raichu get access to Encore? It gets access to Encore as an egg move. Okay. Alright, this makes it a tiny bit worse then. But if you like get like, say, let's see. What TM's gonna learn? Oh, Volt Switch is like funny. The problem with Raichu is that its move pool is like, but it can make it work. Yeah, I think this thing's like right here. Now, Alolan Raichu, on the other hand, is like one of the better Pokemon to use. It's exclusive to Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But damn, this thing is good. It's actually so damn good. Electric Psychic, sure it has like no ability to take advantage of, because who's gonna be using Electric Terrain? And yeah, like you're not gonna be using Tapu Koko. I don't think, at least. I mean, it's good, but like you won't be using it like with this because types overlap. But overall, I think Alolan Raichu is like fantastic. Sandslash, it's a ground type. It's a ground type. I think it's like pretty decent. It could have like better stats though, and it doesn't get Earthquake in its move pool until Black 2, White 2, which makes it kinda bad, but I think it gets to stay right here. On the other hand, I think like Alolan Sandslash is like slightly worse than it. Maybe I might change the order of this at some point, but overall I think like Alolan Sandslash is like kind of worse because it has like a lot more weaknesses. Ground itself is just a really good typing overall, especially if you have it solo. So Nidoqueen. Okay, let's try not to be biased here. I think if you get TMs for it, this thing's like top of A tier, mostly because this thing's move pool is like super expansive, and it's really bulky, and overall I think it's a good Pokemon. So yeah, we're not gonna do all of the tier list today, by the way. It's no way. There's no way, dude. I think I might do like 3 generations, maybe 4. We'll do one half and then the other half like some other time. So, but yeah, I think Nidoqueen is like great poison type and ground type is like really good defensively. So, and it, like its bulk again is like fantastic. So, yeah. Nidoking, on the other hand, I think is like slightly worse, but not even. Again, you can like change these two places around, but I personally think that Nidoqueen is like a little better. So, yeah, it has the same like it has sort of the same move pool aside from like Mega Horn and say like Sucker Punch maybe, because I know Nidoking gets that for some reason. But overall, I think it's like slightly worse because it has like a little less bulk. Hello, Busy. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea what they're cheering about. So this is a really weird case, right? Clefable, depending on what game you're playing, could be like either low C tier or like high A tier, maybe even like low S tier. But I think, to average it out, I think it's like right over, say, like here. Because let's run it down real quick. So in Gen 1, this thing is like not that good. Gen 2, it gets slightly better because it gets a little more bulk, I'm pretty sure. In Gen 3, it gets like a lot of support moves. In Gen 4, Magic Guard, fantastic ability. Gen 5, Unaware, but that's like hidden ability. Also, you get like Minimize and stuff. Stored Power, it's ridiculous. I think that's maybe Gen 6 though. But Fairy type is like fantastic for it. So, yeah. I think overall, this thing is like here. But again, you can like definitely change it up wherever you're like, whatever game you're playing. But I think overall, this thing's like really good. This thing on the other hand, is like really interesting. I've personally never used it, so I can't rank it. But I do want to say, like, I think it's like a little crazy. I think it's a little crazy. But that's from what I've seen other people do with it. Ninetales, okay. I think this is like... I think it's like maybe here. My only issue with it is that it's not really strong. It's not that strong is the thing. And plus, I think its move pool is like complete and utter garbage as like if you get it like immediately as a Ninetales. Vulpix on the other hand, like I think it gets like a lot more moves for Ninetales to take advantage of. So... Oh, both get Nasty Plot, huh? Okay, never mind. This thing's pretty good then. Let's see. Heat Wave, Flare Blitz, Extrasensory. Why is Alolan and Ninetales got Encore? Hold up. Wait, that's actually kind of busted. Okay, yeah. I think Ninetales is like pretty good because it actually has a boosting option now. So yeah, that moves it up a little bit. I haven't played Pokemon since Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It brings me joy to see you played this game. Okay, that's cool. I think Wigglytuff is like a worse Clefable. It has not as useful defensive typing. And I think overall it's like HP is like a little too hard to manage sometimes in like early game especially. Because if you want to heal it with like a potion, first of all, you're going to be healing it really slowly. But second off, this thing just has a shit ton of HP, you can't heal it all. And plus its like bulk is actually not that good aside from HP. So, yeah. I think Golbat is like low C tier. Mostly because like Crobat literally exists in like every single game except for Gen 1, but by the time like you decide to use it in Gen 1, you have like a lot of better Pokemon anyway. Zubat I would actually be disappointed to get in any other game aside from RBY. I think you can actually get Crobat in Fire Red Leaf Green, but it's like RBY is like really bad, but I think it's actually I'll put it in B tier because like Zubat's still generally a fantastic encounter. Only Pokemon game I've ever played and I'm currently still playing is Pokemon Sword. Hey, you do you. I think Vileplume is like defensively good. I need to be careful of like bias here because like Emerald Kaizo is like making me think, oh, the leap counter, haha. But I think overall Vileplume is like pretty good. Defensively it's fantastic. It has a lot of support options. The issue is like offensively. So yeah. I think it gets better in the more recent generations, but like in like gens 3, 4 or something like that, it gets like it's like pretty okay. Ooh, Parasite. Oh man, welcome to probably the first F tier like Pokemon. This thing is just not good. It gets Spore way too late, and by the time you get it, it's completely outclassed by a shit ton of other Pokemon. And like, why would you use this thing? Why would you actually like use this at all? If you're using it as like a pivot, maybe, but like, I don't know, this thing's just not good. Venomoth, again, it's a weird thing where it gets better each generation, so yeah. I think it's like, it might be like, oh, this thing gets Quiver Dance, right? Okay, alright then, hang on. I'm honestly thinking it's like right here. Do I think it's better than this? Probably. Also Ninetales is probably just here. But yeah, I think Venomoth is like fantastic, especially with like Quiver Dance. If it doesn't have Quiver Dance, then it's probably gonna be like C tier, but since it does get it, especially in like more recent generation, I think it's like pretty good. Alolan Dugtrio, it can actually like swap into like attacks and stuff. It doesn't have Arena Trap, so it's honestly fine. It's whatever, because Nuzlocke's like typically don't have a lot of switching unless you're in like say Radical Red. But I think overall, because this thing hits a lot harder, and it has a Steel type, I think this thing's like pretty darn good. Do I think it's better than Venomoth though? I mean, the problem is that it's really frail still, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's like that. And then like Dugtrio, I think is like a lot worse than Alolan Dugtrio. Persian is like, I don't know how to rank it. I don't think it's that good. I think it's like really bad, right? Persian's like not good. It might be C tier. I think it's like right here. Alolan Persian though, on the other hand, like I think defensively is like a lot better, but even like not too much better. I want to see actually its moves. I think it gets Nasty Plot, but I'm unsure. Okay, so it gets Fake Out. It does get Nasty Ply. Okay, good to know. And so does regular Persian. Okay. Alright, I'll boost it a little bit. Its special move pool is actually not bad either. Both get Hypnosis, so it's pretty good. Parting Shot. Oh yeah, Parting Shot. Oh dude, Parting Shot is so good actually. Wait, this makes it a lot better than like a lot of other like Pokemon. I think this will be right here then. Golduck. This is a tough one to say. Swift Swim. Does this thing get Swift Swim? I can't recall. I think it's Damp and Cloud 9, right? That's Psyduck, might be. Okay, yeah, Damp Cloud 9. I think this thing's like pretty okay. It can like Close Explosions, and Cloud9 I think is like a little worse as an ability, but I think overall it's like still pretty good. Do I think it's better than, I think it's right here or something. Primeape is pretty good. Fighting type, I think this is the first fighting type here actually. This thing is pretty good. And I think especially with like reversal strats, you can use that. It has a pretty expansive move pool now, so I'd say it's like, I think I'd right here. Arcanine gets Intimidate, but even if you don't get Intimidate, it has Flash Fire, which is still pretty decent. You can swap into fire type attacks and use it for yourself. I think this thing is like S tier. It's one of the best encounters you could possibly get. If you get an Intimidate Growlithe, you're not upset at all whatsoever. So, yeah. Poliwrath, it's another fighting type, water type fighting type and all that. But I think overall this thing's like pretty decent. It has a very good amount of bulk. So, do I think it's better than Blastoise though? I don't think so. Because you get the access to its Mega, so yeah, I think Blastoise is like slightly better just because of Mega. Kadabra I think is like really good. It's one of the best encounters you could possibly get if you catch it as an Abra. So I think it's like right here. And then Alakazam is like S tier, 100% S tier. This thing is like way too good to not be S tier. On the other hand, like I also think that like Mega Alakazam's like slightly better, but like it doesn't like outdamage Alakazam by a large margin. I think overall you could justify like not banning it, but I do see why you could potentially ban it. Machoke is like C tier. It's just your average fighting type and all that. But Machamp is like fantastic, dude. It's not that slow. I think it even has access to Guts, so it's like it really hits hard. So yeah, it gets a little worse with like the fairy types and all that, but I think also it's like really good anyways. Expansive move pool, has a bunch of like types it can cover with like Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Bullet Punch and all that, Thunder Punch, Stone Edge, Rock Slide. Oh, by the way, No Guard Machamp is like underrated as hell. Sure, Guts is like much better, but you could also make use of like No Guard. Victory Bell is like interesting. It's a Chlorophyll Sweeper, so it pairs nicely with like hidden ability Ninetales, but like if you don't have it, if you don't have Drought Ninetales, it's still like pretty darn awesome. Do I think it's better than Vileplume? I think so. You usually prefer like more offensive options. So Tentacruel's like fantastic. A tier. It's easy A tier, dude. I think I'll put it like right here. Mostly because Special Bulk is like great. Tentacruel is like a great encounter overall. And has a good defensive type. Has like access to like say Scald. Has like a bunch of like poisoning options and all. Do I think it's like... I think it's like viable in like every single game, except maybe, no, this thing's viable in every single game. I think this is just really good. Alright, Graveler and Golem are both A tier just because of Geodude being a fantastic encounter in the early game, and even in like mid or late game, these are like still pretty darn good. Same thing goes for like Alolan Graveler and Golem, but they're like slightly worse because it's not rock ground, it's actually rock electric. So it's like, yeah. But I think they're still, you can like argue like, yeah, these are pretty darn good. I've never used this thing though, it's probably pretty underwhelming in my opinion. Rapidash you can make work, but I don't see any reason to use it when you like have like say Arcanine or Charizard and all that. Like you could even have like Magmar. Well, no, Magmar you could probably argue against, but yeah. I think this is like right here. Honestly, I don't think Rapidash is that good. It has a pretty expansive move pool, but not as expansive as like say. Okay, Nidoking's kind of cheating, but Machamp, for example. Never use this thing either. It's probably ridiculous though. Slowbro is like S tier in my opinion. I think Slowbro is like S tier just because of the fact that its physical defense is like great, its water psychic type is fantastic, and overall has a good recovery and slack off. If you don't have slack off, this thing is like still fantastic. Just pair it with like leftovers or something. I would argue that Mega Slowbro is slightly worse because you're restricted to using your Mega Stone for it, and plus you have like a lot of like better Megas to like use. So yeah, that's what I think. But you do get shell armor actually, which is like actually pretty good. Okay, never mind. This thing might be like right here actually. You can I can like argue using Mega Slowbro because of shell armor. So yeah, this thing's like really good. Magneton's fantastic. I think it's like high A tier just because steel type, and also like on paper Magnet Pull doesn't sound that good, but you have to keep in mind Magnet Pull also attracts a lot of steel type Pokemon, and wouldn't you know, steel types are really good in Nuzlocke. So yeah, getting the option to use more steel types is so good, dude. Oh my god. Alright then. Farfetch'd, why would you use this thing, honestly? It's just not good. It's not good. You have a fucking leak. It's like the only thing that this thing gets is a fucking leak. Why would you use it? Dodrio, I can actually argue for using. I think it's like right here, just because it's really strong, has good coverage, especially in Sun and Moon. If you manage to get one, can you even get one? You cannot. Okay, never mind. So we have to like discount this. I still think this is like really good, but I think it's like right here. Honestly, Machamp is probably like ranked really low. It's like probably right here. Dugong. Nobody say anything. But I think Dugong is like pretty darn good. As a pivot especially. I think it gets thick fat, if I recall. I remember in Gold, Silver, Crystal, I always, like as a kid, I always had trouble trying to feint Dugongs and all that. But I was probably using like fire type attacks on it as a Quilava or something like that, I'm not sure. This thing does get thick fat, that's really good. That is actually really good, actually. So, yeah, I think overall, I think it's like right here. Not extraordinary, but also not bad. Muck is like, it has good stats, but its move pool and all is like not good. However, Alolan Muck is fantastic. Dark typing added onto its poison type, making its only weakness ground. Yes, please. Gets knockoff if for some reason your opponent is holding an item, which happens a lot in the late game of like recent games or something. Yes, please. And overall, it's just a really good Pokemon. I think this is like high A tier. Cloyster I think gets shell armor, if I'm not mistaken. But if it doesn't, it's like pretty okay. Or maybe I'm thinking of Emerald Kaizo. It does get shell armor, but you also get skill link. So yeah, this thing's like really good. Do I think it's better than Tentacruel though? I would say no. The problem is that its special defense is really low, but its physical defense is great, dude. Like, oh my god. But it's like slightly worsened because of its like low HP. I think it's like, actually I don't know. It might be like right here. Maybe even like, nah, I think it's like right here. Haunter is like fantastic. If you get this thing, you're not gonna be upset because this thing is really fast, has a ghost and poison typing, high special attack, it has the same special attack as Raikou actually. So, or I think higher maybe. I don't know. Sorry. Okay. Alright. I think Haunter is like high B tier. Do I think it's like better than Golem or... Yeah, I think it's because like Haunter is like a lot more readily available. It might actually be low A tier in my opinion. Gengar I think is like high A tier. I don't think it's better than Magnezone or Magneton just because of the fact that Ghost Poison, first off, it's a really good offensive typing. Second off, it gets Levitate in most of the games that it's in. Third of all, Curse Body is not that bad of an ability. But fourth of all, it hits really hard and it's really fast. So I think this is like a godlike Pokemon. Now, I'm personally gonna ban Mega Gengar. On paper, it doesn't seem like it'll do much. But also, and especially in like the more recent games, I don't know. This one's tough. This one's tough to say because like obviously like AI doesn't switch that often, but whenever it needs to, like it will try and go for it. The issue is like Mega Gengar prevents that, and it hits really hard actually. It becomes a lot faster, it hits a lot harder. But this one's tough. This one's actually really tough. I don't know if I want to actually like... What does Gengar get? Does it get any like boosting options? Because if so, it could definitely utilize that. I mean, you could use Destiny Bond gimmicks with it. Oh, you could taunt and toxic. Oh god, that's so good. Wait, this thing's like so broken. Hello? Will-O-Wisp? And it can't swap? Perish some... Okay, no, this egg moves. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say. Yeah, I think overall this thing's like really good. I would argue banning Mega Gengar, so... But I do see what if you don't ban it, it's probably like one of the best Pokemon that you can get. But I'm personally gonna ban it. Onyx is like complete and utter garbage. The only reason you want this is because like if you can get Steelix, this would become like really good. I do think, however, it does have a niche over like other Pokemon because if you use it as like a defensive wall, you can actually like heal a bunch of other Pokemon. So yeah, there you go. Onyx can be used for pivoting. So also, hi Aurella, welcome to the stream. Hypno is like... Do I think Hypno's good? I think it's definitely, like, good, but is it A tier good? I don't think so. I think it's, like, right here. Only issue with it is that it doesn't hit that hard. Sure, it has, like, a good, move pool. But... I think it gets access to Nasty Plot. If it does, it'll make it like slightly better, but like I think it's like pretty okay. Yeah, it gets Nasty Plot. Okay, this makes it like slightly better because like Blastoise, Charizard, and even Pidgeot doesn't have a boosting option. Well, other than Pidgeot with Workup, but I don't know if you use that. Actually, you probably would. But you're getting hit a lot anyway, so. Mega Beedrill is broken, what do you mean? The issue with Mega Beedrill... I think you can definitely put it, like, up here. But the issue is that Mega Beedrill is, like, super frail. It dies to, like, a feather. It literally dies to a feather, so... That's why I think it's like A tier. Maybe I'm underrating it because I haven't had much experience with it, but I think overall it's just like eh. Like I think it's good, but I don't think it's that good. So Kingler's like underrated in my opinion. I think it's like pretty good. So let's see. Do I want to like I mean, I think it gets Swords Dance, but even if you don't have it, it's like pretty okay. I think it's like probably like right here. Let me actually see Kingler. First of all, like, does it get like a good ability and it doesn't have like a boosting option? It probably does, but I want to just make sure. It does get Shell Armor. That's pretty good. It gets Hyper Cutter, so it can't be intimidated. It gets Crab Hammer at level 56. Do I want to use that at that point? It gets Swords Dance. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's like maybe like right here. The problem is that like I think it's like really slow, so like you won't get much time to set up. So by the way, the top part is like other forms of like not fully evolved Pokemon. So yeah, every like single not fully evolved Pokemon aside from a few exceptions and other forms is like there. We're going in order. Chill, okay. Electrode is like pretty good just because of how fast it is, and then I think it's like okay. It doesn't hit, it hits hard, but it doesn't hit that hard, so I think it's like maybe it's like right here. I feel like this thing's like not as good as regular Exeggutor just because of like its amount of weaknesses. Like especially Ice is like not that good, and like Flying is a really common type. I think overall like Alolan Exeggutor is like meh. Do I think it's better than definitely better than this? I think it's like good as here. Electro is trash. I actually want to see its like stats. Hang on. Feel like Klee would like Electrode. Yeah, probably. Let's see its stats. I think I had like 100 special attack, right? Oh, nope, never mind. This thing is like pretty awful now, never mind. I thought it had like 100 special attack. That would be pretty insane. This thing's like bopped a lot lower. Wow. Alright, Executor is like pretty good. The only issue is I haven't had much experience with it. I've almost never used it. But I think overall it's like pretty darn good. Getting access to sleep powder is like pretty awesome, and psychic type. If it had its moveset minus the grass typing, this thing would be like so good, dude. But I think since it's grass type, it like gets a little bogged down like here. Honestly, I think Electrode's like ranked a little too high. It might be like low, like high C tier. Marowak, the problem is it's really dependent on you getting a thick club for it. So if you have it, this thing's like high B tier. But if you don't, I think it's like here. So I'll average it out. I think it's like okay. I think it's like right here. I think it's like worse than. Actually, might be better than Dugtrio. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it below for now. Alolan Dugtrio. Dugtrio. Alolan Marowak is like. It has a better offensive typing, but it's also worse defensively. So I'm kind of inclined to put it down here. Again, you probably want to get a thick club for this. Actually, no. Wait, defensively it might be better. Do I want to put it here? Probably. Honestly, Clefable's like ranked really low. I think it's like right here. Hitmonlee. It's frail, but also like hits pretty hard. I think it's like pretty okay. Do I think it's better than? Do I think it's better than Primeape though? No, not really. Aurella's not spamming. What do you mean? I haven't seen Aurella spam at all. They're doing fine. Hitmonlee has good moves. It has good coverage. I don't actually want to see. Usually I get impressed by the movesets that the move pool that like these Pokemon get. So let's see. Okay, so it gets close combat by level up. Well, this Gen 7, okay. High Jump Kick, Blaze Kick, Earthquake, Rock Tomb, and all that. Stone Edge, Bulldoze, Rock Slide, Poison Jab. I think if you manage to, like, get, like... This thing gets Fake Out at level 1. Oh my god. Alright, so if you get that, then that's pretty good. Okay, alright, I think this thing's slightly better than here. I got Gene today, that's pretty cool. Hitmonchan is like worse than Hitmonlee, no? It doesn't hit as hard, and it's just like not as good, I don't think. It does have better coverage though. Is it better than Hitmonlee? I don't think so. It might not even be better than Primeape. Honestly, Arbok is like ranked a little too high in my opinion. I think it's like right here. And it's definitely like interchangeable. Like these are changed. A bit worse. Yeah. I think it's like not as good. Lickitung is like complete and utter garbage, no? Like it has bulk, but I don't know. It has a niche, but you could fulfill that with a lot of other Pokemon. Say if you don't have like Clefable, then you have like Wigglytuff or something. I've never used this thing before, but it's probably pretty okay. Weezing, hot take here, but I think Weezing is like high. I think this thing's like high B, low A. And here's my reasoning. Levitate and like a defense stat is like fantastic. It's a super attractive choice, especially in like the more recent generations. I think overall this thing's like really good. Weezing is like great. Neutralizing gas stops Intimidate. Yeah, that too. But even then, it's not affected much by Intimidate unless you're like exploding or something, so. I actually do want to check. I don't think Neutralizing Gas is a hidden ability. We have to go to Gen 8 for it. It's good in double battles? Yeah, but unless you're in, like, say, a specific game that really capitalizes on double battles, this thing's like, it's a regular ability. Yeah, this thing's like really good. Yeah, it's both. It's both forms. Okay, yeah, this thing's like fantastic. This thing's like really good. I think it's like low A tier, honestly. But the problem is with like double battles, like how often do you get into double battles really? Not very often. Unless you're in like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald and all that, like the Gen 3 games or something. Let's see. Rhydon is like good, right? Rhydon's like really, really good, no? The issue with it is that it's really, really, really late. You get it really late, but I think overall this thing's like really, really good. Is it better than Raichu? Alolan Raichu? I mean, it's hard to say because Alolan Raichu is available in like 1 or 2 games. I'm inclined to believe that Rhydon's like right here. It's a good place for it. Rhydon, these nuts, haha, alright. Chansey is like busted. Chansey is like really good in Gen 1. Like you could place it like S tier maybe, but like in the rest of the games it's like high A tier still. But I do like think that like Chansey's like really good, especially if you get Eviolite with it. Okay, no, actually this thing's like busted as hell. If you get Eviolite with it, it's so damn good. However, when do you get Seismic Toss on Chansey? Oh, it gets minimized? Oh, yeah. Alright. So, immediately, really good. And my issue with this... Yeah, I know Blissey's Gen 2. I know Blissey's Gen 2. It's just like, if you get a Chansey with an Eviolite, in, like, the Gen 5 and upwards, like, so good. But even in, like the older gens, it's like really, really good. So when does this thing get Seismic Toss? As an egg move. Okay, alright. So I think you're like slightly worse. Because you have to remember, 5 attack stat, 35 special attack, it doesn't hit hard is the issue. That's my only concern. But I think with a utility, it's like really, really good. I don't know. I think it's like high A tier at the very least, but no less. You could argue with like high, like S though. Seismic Toss. I know it doesn't get it as like level up though. That's the only issue that I have with Chansey. I'll go with S tier. Tangela is like not good, right? It's just not good, right? I mean defensively it's okay. No, this thing's like low C tier. It's just not good. Kangaskhan is like okay. I think it's like better than these normal types here. So, yeah. Eviolite Tangela is pretty good. Okay, like if you get an Eviolite with it, it's like a little better. It's not going out of S, like C tier though. Mega Kangaskhan's banned. 100%. The fact that you can hit twice in one attack is pretty damn insane. So, yeah, this thing is just like banned because of its ability. Normal type is like not as good as like offensive typing, but it makes up for it with like improved stats and oh, might I mention its ability is insane? If I didn't mention that already. Yeah. Seadra's like okay. I don't know. I don't know. Normal is good in Gen 1? Yeah, but you don't have Mega Kangaskhan in Gen 1. What? I think it's like right here. Sea King, if you have Lightning Rod, it gets a little better, like low B tier, but like typically it's like right here. Starmie is fantastic. It's one of the best Pokemon that you could potentially get. I don't think it's better than Gengar though. My reasoning for like Starmie, especially if you run like bulky Starmie, offensively it's obviously like really good, but defensively, if you run it bulky with speed, oh my god, it's so good. Oh man. Running it with like Scald or something is like so good. I actually want to see its move pool. I want to be impressed. Show me its good move pool. I think this thing even gets like, say, like Thunderbolt, right? Starmie gets Thunderbolt, right? I'm pretty positive. Okay, so it gets Recover. That's already really good. Side Shock, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. Yep. T-Wave, Grass Knot. It gets Flash Cannon for some reason. That's ridiculous. That's so good. What the hell? This thing's broken. This thing is broken, dude. And Natural Cure. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, this thing's like one of the best Pokemon that you can potentially get in like your Nuzlocke. Mr. Mime, I think is really good. I think Mr. Mime's like really good in Gen 1, but in Gen 2, like and onward, it gets like a little worse. If it was like still Gen 1, then like it would be like A tier, but I think it's like okay. So do I think it's better than Kangaskhan? Oh, well, we have to keep in mind Fairy type is like a thing. Okay, yeah, this thing is like a lot better than like a bunch of these like Pokemon here, especially like Hypno. Honestly, I think Charizard's like ranked a little too high. I think it's like right here. Ninetales being like right here or something. Okay. Scyther. This one's hard to say. This one's really hard to say. Is Scyther like good? I think before Technician, it's like meh. I want to say that like Scyther is like low B tier. I mean, in the games that's available in, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be as good as like some other Pokemon. I do think it's better than Persian though. Yeah, its move pool especially is like just not good, and like okay, yeah, I think it's like right here maybe. Honestly, I think Muk is like a high C tier. So in Gen 1, I think Jinx is like borderline S tier, but since we have like more generations and stuff, and Jinx has not received many new buffs and all, I think it's like high B tier, maybe low A tier. That's what I think. I don't know the answer to that question. From Dandelion Knight, I'll choose, I guess. I'll choose that. But I think like Jinx is like overall like pretty darn good. Do I think it's better than Mega Pidgeot though? I'll put it here. Okay, so Parasect should be higher because of Emerald Guy, so you know what's funny is that I actually did mention that. Yeah, man. Electabuzz, it's frail. I don't think it's better than Raichu. I think it's like right here. I think Magmar is like a little worse off. So it's either high C or low B. I don't know. I think it's like right here. Pinsir is like not good. I don't feel like. I feel like Pinsir is not that good. I want to say it's like right here. And then Mega Pinsir is like really good. My issue with it though is that it's not as fast as you want it to be, really. It's tough to say. It's really hard to say. I think it's like right here. Is it better than Weezing? Probably. I think it's better than Haunter too. Tauros is like, in Gen 1 is like one of the best Pokemon in the game. But like nowadays, I think it's still like pretty good. Is it better than Kingler? I think so. I'll put it here. Gyarados is S tier. It's one of the best Pokemon that you could potentially get in like any Nuzlocke. Intimidate with like a good typing and overall is like so freaking good. If you get access to like Earthquake, it's like pretty darn good. Dragon Dance as well. Great Pokemon. On the other hand, I would argue banning Mega Gyarados. So yeah. Yeah. Wow. How anticlimactic is that? Tauros gets Intimidate? Oh yeah, I guess so. Alright, I think it's pretty good. It bumps it up a little bit. But yeah, I think I argue banning Mega Gyarados just because of how ridiculous it is. So, yeah. Don't ban Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados is not that good. Really? That's quite the hot take. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's fine, Vanilla. Okay, so here's what I think. I think you want to probably use Mega Gyarados if you have like no other Mega. But even then, I think it's also like so damn good. You could, I don't know. I argue banning Mega Gyarados. I personally argue for banning Mega Gyarados. That's what I think. If you don't ban it, then you could put it like right here, but I just personally put it here. False misinformation. Alright then. Alright, Lapras is pretty darn good, really bulky. Only problem is my issue with it is that it doesn't have access to Scald. But other than that, it's like pretty darn good. Do I think it's better than Tentacruel? No, I don't think so. I think it's like right here. Ditto is really hard to judge. Oh my god. So if you don't have hidden ability, then it's things like F tier, because it's like impossible to grind. But if you do get Imposter, sorry. If you get Imposter, then like this thing is like pretty okay. The issue with it is that grinding is fucking awful with Imposter, so yeah. Choice Scarf Imposter Ditto is good. Okay, but that's in competitive. You're not gonna get a Choice Scarf a lot of the time in like your Nuzlocks and all. And even if you do, you're locked into like one move. So I think it's like, I think overall it's just like really, really bad. You could make a niche for it, but I don't know. I don't think it's that good. Vaporeon's pretty darn awesome. It's a bulky water type, pretty good. I don't think it's better than Tentacruel though, but it's really, really good defensively. Jolteon is like something similar. It's fast electric type and all. Jolteon's like super similar because like fast electric type and all, just because like, I don't know, its coverage is pretty good. But, do I want to? I think I'll put it right here. It's the Battle Stubway and Nimbasa gives you Life Orb and Choice items. Jolteon is 82. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm assuming you're talking about Ditto still. Ditto, it's not in Black and White. And if you get it in Black 2, White 2, it's like super late in... It's gonna be like super late game. And even then, I have to check Gen 5. In Black 2, White 2, you have to get it in a hidden grotto, and who's gonna be using the infinite hidden grotto strat? So, I don't know. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good, dude. That's what I think. Flareon is like really bad, right? Before Gen 6, it's like almost C tier, right? And then in Gen 6 and onwards, it's like okay, but I don't think it's better than Magmar. I'm mainly talking about competitive because this thing is insane in Ubers and AG. Yeah, but that's in competitive though. Flareon is good with guts. Oh, this thing gets guts, huh? Okay, never mind. This thing makes it slightly better. Porygon is like really bad, I feel like. Hello, C tier. Honestly, I think Lickitung is like better than it. Flareon has base 140 attack, but yeah, before Gen 6, it doesn't have a good stab move. Its best attacking move is Fire Fang. That's stab, at least. So, Amistar, I think it gets shell. Oh god, I have to look again. I think this thing gets shell armor. I don't know. Yeah, it does get shell armor. Okay, that's pretty good. And it gets Swift Swim as well, which is also really good. Porygon learns Hyper Beam in Pokemon Quest. Copium. It gets Facade. Yeah, I know, but... yeah, okay. Alright then. I think it's pretty okay then. Amistar is like pretty darn good. You're not going to be using Swift Swim too often, but if you do, it's like pretty darn amazing. Do I think it's better than Dewgong? I think it's like pretty okay. Copium? I think Kabutops is like a lot better than like all these here. Do I think it's better than Blastoise though? I think slightly, yeah. Honestly, I think Amistar is like also like really good too. So, Emerald Kaizo flashbacks. I know, right? Aerodactyl. It's fast, but the issue is like accessibility. Hang on. Let me see. Honestly, at this point, just go to Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia. You're fast, huh? Hello. Hello, Inky. Is that where you cut your dick off? That's a funny clip that I did. Oh man. Funny ass clip. Okay, let me see first off. So where do you get it? Game locations. Okay, so in red, blue, yellow, this thing's like really bad, so you wouldn't do it. I think gold, silver, crystal's like late game. I think in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and like Colosseums we're not gonna consider. But I think overall like Gen 3 is like pretty okay. I think this is like late game, maybe? Yeah, I think in Fire Red, Leaf Green it's pretty okay. So, yeah. I'd say it's like right here. I don't think it's better than Alolan Golem though. Ugly Sonic is faster. Dude, I don't understand why that exists. Why does that exist, dude? Oh yeah, definitely, those have bans. Let's see. Mega Aerodactyl. See, by the time you get the Aerodactylite... Well, actually, you could use it. You could use it, is the thing. I'm gonna put it in, like, high A tier. The only issue is, like, you only have accessibility to it in X and Y. But it's pretty good anyway. So... Oh, especially... Oh my god, hang on. Don't you get this in, the cave where you first find a Team Flare Grunt? And then... Where do you get the Aerodactylite? Aerodactyl... Let me see. Meow. Salmon Sight is post-game. I'm talking about Aerodactylite here real quick. So where do you get it? 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 After finding the scientist and glittering. Okay, no, this thing is like, it's free mega, pretty much. It's a free mega if you get a fossil for it. You can even choose like which fossil that you put in, so yeah. Yeah. I think this is like really, really, really good. Snorlax is like one of the best Pokemon that you can get in like your Nuzlocke. Super bulky, has great bulk, aside from defense, but even then, it's like pretty good. Body Slam and all that, has recovery. I think it's one of the best Pokemon that you can get in your Nuzlocke, so. I've never used this thing before, but it's probably pretty okay. Articuno, you could like say it's like really good, but the problem is after Gen 1, it's like not as good. I think I want to put in like low A tier. I think it's like right there. I've never used this though. Zapdos, you could, I think it's like S tier, but you could argue banning it, to be honest. I don't know. I'd put Zapdos like right here. Galarian Articuno is not that okay, but like in Nuzlocke, so like it's like is it better? Because like if that were the case, if we were going off of competitive, then Doug Trio would be fantastic. But Doug Trio's like right over here. I've never used Galarian Moltres before. Moltres is honestly not that good. It's just slightly better than Charizard. So. I'm just hoping it works because I've been struggling to play Genshin. Good luck on trying to get Genshin to work. Dragonite is like S tier. It's like borderline broken because Dragon Dance, you can actually get Dragon Dance. So, yeah. And like, accessibility is like pretty okay. I actually want to see. Let's see, Dragonite. Because, fun fact, you can, yeah, Dragonite is like super late game, but I think in like, we'll check it out, let's see. Let's see here. Show me the game locations. Yeah, you can evolve Dragonair. I think like, yeah, Safari Zone for like Red, Blue, Yellow and all that, like Kanto. I think Gold, Silver, Crystal, it's a free Dratini in the Dragon's Den. Oh, that's right, you have to consider like levels. Fuck, dude. This thing's so ridiculous. Okay, I'd still say that this is like S tier though. So, why is Hisui and Sliggoo S tier? It is not S tier. It's just like every single not fully evolved Pokemon aside from a few exceptions and like other forms and all. So, yeah, I think Dragonite's like really good. If you get E-Speed on this thing as well, it's like, oh my god, this thing is like good. Might even like be banned as well. Mewtwo's obviously banned. Mega Mewtwo is banned. Mewtwo Y is banned. And I honestly, I've considered banning Mew as well. I'd honestly probably ban it. So, yeah. Alright, that's Gen 1. What a fun day this was, huh? Okay, alright, let's move on to Gen 2. Meganium was like really bad. You're really good. I think like Meganium's like really bad just because of how it's not as favored as Venusaur is in like its region. So yeah, I think it's like low B tier. Typhlosion on the other hand is like really good. Honestly, might be like right here. That's what I think. Typhlosion's like so good. It's like easily the best starter. And then for Relegator, in GSC, it's like not good, but in like Heart Gold Soul Silver, it's like it gets a little better. I don't know. I think it's like right here. Isn't Venusaur top grass type? Yeah, but we'll get to that. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's like the top grass type, yeah. Furret. Now we gotta be careful because like Sacred Gold Storm Silver exists. So, let's see. I think Furret is like pretty darn good. Is it? I don't know. I think it's like too weak actually. Never mind, I take it back. It's like pretty awful. Feraligatr is good in Heart Gold Storm Silver. Yeah, but wouldn't you use the fucking Gyarados too? Sacred Gold Storm Silver. Okay, but yeah, like I still think that like between Feraligatr and Gyarados, it's Gyarados 100%. Like Feraligator's so damn replaceable. And plus, we're here talking about how, like, Gen 4 doesn't have many fire types, but look at the Gen 2 decks. The only new fire types, other than, Typhlosion, are Magcargo and Houndoom. And Entei, but, like, that's assuming if you ever catch it. And then, like, something else is banned, but we'll get to that later. I think Noctowl's, like, underrated, but not by a large margin. It's pretty good early game, but that's it. That's it. It's like really good early game. Honestly, it's like right here. Ah, actually no. I think it's like right here. Is Entei post game? No, you can catch it. It's just that first off, it's gonna be over leveled as hell. But second off, it's not that good. But we'll get to it. Ledion is like complete and utter garbage. Why would you use this thing? Like, why would you use this thing at all? Ariados is something similar. Crobat is like fantastic, dude. It is like so good. I think it's like right here. Like Crobat is like one of the best Pokemon in the game, just because like it's super fast, and all has a great defensive typing. It even has recovery. So yeah, I think it's like S tier. I think it's like easily S tier actually. Easily S tier. Why would you like give up an encounter for like Crobat? It's so good. Now, Lantern. Ooh. Let's not think about Emerald Kaizo, but for a bit. I think this thing's like pretty good. It's an electric type, which gives it an edge over the other water types and all, but like I think it's like It might honestly be A tier. I think like right here. That's a really good defensive typing. Quick question: what is the level of Roxanne's final mon? We usually level cap in level 16, but Roxanne's final mon has level 15. It's good in Secret Gold Storm Silver. Oh yeah, definitely. I actually want to check the little changes that it has. Cause yeah, we might as well check it out. Wait, what did I have here? Oh no, okay, never mind. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me open Drayano's like thing, like documentation. Let's see, Secret Gold Storm Silver. Oh yeah, especially since it's getting an update. Oh my god, I can't wait to play Secret Gold Storm Silver update. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna come. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Okay, let me see this. Pokemon changes. Oh, I have to like actually like download it real quick. Okay. I don't intend to like actually like play it though. Oh wait, I already have it. Okay, never mind, hang on. Gen 8 might have the most legends of any game. Oh, probably. I'm gonna put it back here for now. Yeah, it has all of them at Lamau. Okay, let me see this. Okay, I don't care. Let's see, Pokemon changes. Alright. Let's see, Lantern. If we can input it. There we go. Yeah, well, I guess Water Absorb as an ability. Okay, special attack 86, special defense 86. Okay, that's really good. That's actually really good. Bisharp is so good in Blaze Black. Oh my god, dude. It's so damn good. Alright, but we'll get to it later. Togetic is like complete and utter garbage, except maybe in Gen 6 and onward. But even then, like, why would you use Togetic when you have Togekiss? So, welcome to like low C tier. Honestly, it might be better than Onyx. That pronunciation. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't make fun of my pronunciation of Togetic. Hello? Okay then. Alright. Xatu has Magic Bounce, right? Yeah, but the problem is, you're not using it all that often, except maybe against like status. So, I'd say it's like pretty okay. It's like right here. I think overall it's pretty fantastic. Honestly, it's underrated. The emphasis is on the Togetic. Oh god, I can't believe then, if that's the case, then oh my gosh, I can't believe it's pronouncing Delibird wrong this whole time. It's clearly Delibird. Because it's deliver and bird, so it's Delibird. I can't believe that we've been pronouncing it wrong. Oh my god. Blastoise is no Blastus. Yeah, Blastoise is now Blastus. Yeah, exactly. Don't make fun of my pronunciation. Ampharos is like pretty good in Nuzlocke. I think it's like one of the best Pokemon you can get in like Gen 6 and Gen 2. Yeah, Gen 6 is like a pretty crazy argument, but I think it's like pretty damn good. So, is it better than Mega Blastoise? Honestly, you can argue it. And then Mega Ampharos is like a tiny bit better than like regular Ampharos. I don't think it's better than Alolan Raichu though. Mega Ampharos is bad. Really? Interesting. Wow, what a debate that we're gonna have, huh? Mega Charizard Y is better than X. Okay, alright. Now I know you're capping. No, in all honesty, I do think like Mega Ampharos is like slightly better than like Ampharos, but like okay. Drought, not even a joke. I mean, again, you can argue like which one you have, but it depends on like which game you're playing, right? Because if you have access to one, you won't have access to the other. So that's why I put them like literally in the same place. So like if you're playing Y, you will never get access to X. If you get access to X, you'll never get access to Y. So again, you can like place it however you want, but like overall, I think it's like, yeah, I guess you can argue Mega Charizard Y does a lot more damage, but I think Mega Charizard X overall is like a lot better. Sure, it doesn't get Dragon Dance, but still, it hits redonkulously hard. But I guess that argument can be made for Mega Charizard Y too. Okay, I'll go with it. Blossom, it gets Quiver Dance in the more recent generations, but it's the more recent generations, and like in the older gens, it's like not as good. It's honestly like right here. Honestly, Meganium's like high C. Sad thing is I love the Gen 6 decks. It is such a good regional dex. Oh my god. It's one of the best regional dexes ever, actually. I love Aegislash. True. Such a good Pokemon. Azumarill's a really weird case where it gets better and better in every single generation. But like, you want to probably average it out, and I think it's like right here. It's really, really strange. But oh well. I think overall, like, it's like really, really, really good. Aegislash is ban-worthy. We'll get to it, okay? God, we might not even get to it, like, we might not even get to it in this stream, so who knows? Sudowoodo is like pretty good. I think it's one of the better Pokemon that you can add to your team in GSC, so yeah. Honestly, I don't think it's better than... Oh, it might be, actually. I think it's better than Aerodactyl. Politoed. Nobody cared about this thing until Gen 5 where it got Drizzle, but even then you don't get access to it too often, so I think it's pretty bad. So, I think it's like right here. It's bulky, I guess, but still. Jumpluff is like... not. Jumpluff is like not good. It's fast, I guess. It has access to a lot of utility, so I guess it has like an advantage over these grass types. Then we have any truers? Yeah, I guess so. I would be pissed off if I got Apom as an encounter. I'm not gonna lie. I would be absolutely shattered. Subsea's really good on this thing. I think it's like low, like high C tier. Sunflora is like super slow, and that's the biggest issue with it. I think it's like right here. Yanma, do I think it's good? No, not really. You could baton pass, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's that good. I think it's like right here. Dude, Gen 2 has so many shit Pokemon. Oh my god. However, Quagsire is like pretty darn good. Water Absorb is like a really good ability. So like I think it's made better than like a lot of other like water types. Actually, now that I say this, it's like right here. Okay, I'll put it right here. Yeah, unaware and water absorb. Okay, but unaware is like hidden ability, and you don't get that often. But I think Quagsire is like pretty darn good. So yeah. Yeah. Espeon? Dare I say it? I don't think Espeon is as good as, like, say, Slowbro. But I do think it's, like, A tier at the very least. I don't think it's as, like, ridiculously high, though. Umbreon, on the other hand. I think it's, like, high A tier, maybe S tier. Because the problem is, like, if you don't get the TMs for, like, toxic stalling, this thing is, like, not as good. But even then, like, its bulk is, like, super good. So I'd say it's, like, right there. Murkrow, I'd probably be a little pissed to get it. unless I, like, get it for, like, Honchkrow. So I'd say it's, like, low C tier. I've never used this thing before. Slowking is like not as good as Slowbro. Sure, it's like the same thing, but like, yeah. I think it's like right here. Galarian Slowking is very much S tier. Okay, but I've never used it. I can't judge. Mischievous? It's not bad, but it could be better. It's a ghost type. It's one of the few ghost types that we have here, but like also it's like not that strong. I'd say it's like right here. This seems like a pretty fitting place for it. Honestly, I think Pinsir's like ranked a little too low. Yeah, Mischievous is not bad. If you get Eviolite Mischievous, it's like pretty okay. The problem, however, is where do you get Mischievous? I think Mischievous is like post-game in its debut generation, which kind of sucks. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Mount Silver at night, dude. Oh my god. It's so bad. Mount Silver at night. Oh my god. Yeah, and then you get a okay, I don't think this is that good. I really don't think it's that good. In Sun and Moon, maybe you can get Eviolite for it, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's not as good as I think. Maybe it's like lower B tier. Unknown is like clearly S tier, dude. It's like, it's probably, you could argue actually banning Unknown just because of its like, whoa, what did I do there? You could argue banning Unknown just because it gets every single hidden power type. It's like pretty decent. No, dude, this thing's like one of the worst Pokemon ever. You can't use this thing ever. You cannot use this thing, dude. Wobbuffet, I honestly think is like high A tier. Honestly, I think this thing's like really, really good. Choice Specs Hidden Power Psychic Unknown Copium? Yeah, yeah, Unknown's like terrible. It's one of the worst Pokemon in the game. But yeah, I think Wobbuffet is like fantastic. It's scary to play against, yeah, I know. But also like if you use it, it's also really good for yourself as well. And you can even like trade with Destiny Bond. Oh, also I think this thing gets like Encore as well. Hang on, I need to check this. Where do you get Wobbuffet though? Is my only issue. Emerald Kaizo, not in Gen 2. Oh yeah. But then again, AI never swaps, so who cares? Oh wait. So where do you get this? Dark Cave. Yeah, that's actually really, really good. Safari Zone? Dude, what? You can get it free! Oh my god! What the fuck, dude? That's insane. That's actually wild. You can even trade with Curtis and Yancey and Nimbasa. Holy shit. Reflection Cave? What the fuck, dude? That's so busted! Let's see. On the other hand, what about moves? It gets Encore. That is insane. I think it gets Encore first in Gen 3. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. So if you don't have an Encore Pokemon, this is so good to get. I think it's like one of the better encounters like you could possibly get. Wow, Buffett. Girafarig is like very average. I think it's like slightly worse than. Well, actually, I think it's like slightly worse than Xatu. Is it better than these fighting types though? I'd say no. Maybe not even. Wait, what? No, this is like ranked way too high. Never mind, I take it back. It's like somewhere here. Fortress, good typing, good bulk, but I also think it's like, I don't know. I think it's like low A tier or like high B tier at best. Yeah, Fortress is like good, and I think if you have the correct TM, say like Toxic for example, I think this thing can get like really, really, really threatening. But I think overall it's just like not as useful. So yeah. Dunsparce, why would you use this thing? This is like really, really bad. I mean, it does have a few niches. You know, I'll put it in like low C. Gligar, I don't see a reason for you to use it because like in Gen 4 especially, like why would you like use Gligar instead of like say Gliscor? Serene Grace Body Slam for Dunsparce. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I think Gligar is just like bad. I think it's like right here. Steelix is like a high A tier at the very least. Gligar Eviolite is good, but yeah, why not use Gliscor then? But yeah, I think like this thing is like super good. I think Steelix is like great. Wow, you're really trying to get me to like go for Gligar Eviolite, huh? Banned from NFE? Okay, but that's NFE. It's fucking NFE. Fucking NFE, dude. What the fuck? That's so cringe. Oh my god. Alright then. Mega Steelix is like a lot better, but I don't see a reason why you should use it. So honestly, I think it's like slightly worse than Steelix. It's obviously better if you like have it as your only Mega, but why would you use it when you have like other Megas to use? So I honestly like put it like say like right here. I think it's like regular Steelix is probably better. Let's see. Granbull? So again, it's one of those cases where it gets good, like it gets better every generation, but I think overall, I think it's like right here. Maybe. It's like right here at least. Ah, no, it's worse than Tauros overall. Let's see. Because like Fairy type in more recent generations, it gets Intimidate pretty often. You can also give it really hard hitting attacks and all. I think it's like pretty good. Put Shuckle in S tier, you want? Oh my god. Alright, well, moving on. Quillfish, I think it's like bad, no? Because Intimidate's like hidden ability, right? I want to check. Quillfish. Is Quillfish's hidden ability Intimidate? Because if so, then it's pretty garbage. Let's see. Yep, Intimidate. So, Intimidate's hidden ability, so I'd say it's like pretty bad. I think it's like right here. Honestly, Machoke is like ranked way too low. It should be like right here. Maybe. Right here. That seems good. Scizor, I think it's like A tier. It was really good. I don't think it's better than Steelix, but it has Bullet Punch. It has like hard-hitting bug type moves and all. So I'd say pretty darn good. Now, Mega Scizor on the other hand, I'd argue that it's actually like way better. Probably S tier. I'd say like Mega Scizor is like S tier maybe. Scizor is much better than Steelix? It might be, but I don't know. Look at that Bullet Punch here. Does it get Bullet Punch in Gen 4? Pretty sure it does. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. This thing's so good, dude. Yeah, actually, yeah, this thing's like way better. I don't think it's like better than Starmie though, actually. Bug Bite is tutor move, but okay, I'd say yeah, sure. What else does it get? U-turn, okay, that's pretty good. Brick Break if you don't have anything better. It gets Psycho Cut and Cross Poison in Gen 8. Okay. Superpower, yeah, alright. If you don't have like access to Bullet Punch for a time, then you can use Iron Head. So look at Scyther too. No, I already took a look at Scyther. I'm gonna open up this for now. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, Scyther's like ranked a little too low. I think it's like right here. Maybe we can still look at Scyther. What moves does it get? Vacuum Wave. What a great start. Quick Attack's not Stab, unfortunate. Wing Attack is pretty good though. Swords Dance at level 57, by the way. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I think it's like Scyther's like just right here. I think it's fine. Okay. I honestly want to move it below Beedrill because Beedrill's like at least useful in the early game. Scyther, you don't get it as early, so I think it's like overall less useful. Okay. Shuckle's like obviously like S tier, just because of how like bulky it is. It has a bunch of like utility options. It also can be like super annoying to take down, so it's clearly S tier, dude. Honestly though, you could argue Shuckle be, well, the problem is it's really stupid to grind. I'd say it's like right over, like, say here. Is it better than Kangaskhan? Maybe. Maybe it's better than all these bugs here. I don't think it's like better than Charizard anymore like this though. Yeah, unironically, Shuckle's pretty darn good. I think it's even buffed in like the Kaizo games, but okay. Heracross. Okay, I don't have to tell you that this is a great encounter to get. It's really, 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 really fantastic. It has guts and all, close combat. It's so damn good. Like, why would you give up an encounter for like anything else? If Heracross is there, you should probably get Heracross. Now, let's see. Heracronite? Let me see. Where do you get Heracronite? Can you even get it? Because if you can't get it, like, in, like, before post-game, I'm not sure how useful it would be. Okay, so you can get it in Santaloon Forest in Y. You can get it in Route 127. Okay, so we can consider it. So, I'd say Mega Heracross is really good. It has a ridiculously high attack stat, so yeah. I'd say Mega Heracross is like just better than Mega Beedrill, maybe. I don't know. You could like interchange these. I'm actually gonna place it below Mega Beedrill, so yeah. Sneasel is like not good, right? It only has like one niche, that's like beating Will. So, yeah. I'd say it's like right here. Ursaring. It has guts and quick feet, I think. But I think otherwise, and it has a pretty good attack stat. But overall, I think it's just bad. Where do I put it though? I think I'll place it like. I think right here is fine. Sneasel has no ice moves. Yeah, that's true. But like, if you get an ice move like for like in Heart Gold Soul Silver, what is Sneasel's moveset actually? Oh god, I'm prepared to be disappointed. I'm prepared to be disappointed. Let's see Gen 2 first. And let's also pull up Gen 4. So we're gonna look at Gen 2 for Sneasel first, and then like judge it. I think it's like really bad though. It's like its best move in Gen 2 is Shadow Ball. Dude, this moveset sucks. What the hell? It's so bad. It gets Metal Claw at level 65. Okay, alright then. Alright. Yeah, this moveset is god awful. Dude, holy shit. Oh my god, it's so bad. Alright. The Sneasel in this game, though. Let's see, Heart Gold Soul Silver. I mean, it gets Fan Attack. It gets Ice Shard, so you'd have to, like, wait to evolve it for Weavile. Yeah. You can't get Ice Punch, though, except in, like, tutors. Okay. Sneasel's, like, pretty average. Average at best. I think it's good where it is right now. Macargo? I think overall, Macargo's just, like, pretty average, no? I think it's better than Flareon. Piloswine, it has a really bad moveset. Well, move pool, so, like, I'd say it's, like, pretty sucky. I want to argue it's, like, right here. And plus, like, the areas where you get it, it's, like, really like late game. Like, why would you want to use Piloswine except for like a electric pivot? And then in Gen 4, like, why would you just not use Mamoswine? I don't know why Genshin has a grudge against me, but it does. Do you like? You can press the begin button while you're holding the alt button. You can change resolution for Genshin. That's what I did to load Genshin. Ground Ice is so good offensively. Okay, but like, let's look at how good Piloswine's like moveset is in Gen 2 real quick. How good is Piloswine actually? What a good video. What a good video series. So let's check out Gen 2 Piloswine. What moves does it get?
Oh my god.
It doesn't even get Earthquake. It doesn't even get Earthquake in GSC. In Crystal, it doesn't even get Earthquake. Wait, this is so trash. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, no. Piloswine's just like really bad. It might be even worse than like Sneasel. Corsola is like garbage. I don't see why you'd want to use it at all, really. Is it better than Pikachu? Probably not. I don't think it's better than Pikachu. Octillery. Is Octillery good? It's slow, but it has a great move pool. I don't think so. I don't think Octillery is that good. I think it's like slightly better than Yanma. Moody, it sure gets moody, but that's if you get it, cause you won't have a chance of like not getting it. Also like, yeah, Moody's a hidden ability. Moody's hidden ability is just bad. I think overall like Octillery is really bad. Delibird is like not good, right? I think it's actually better than like a Sneasel because like it actually like gets good moves like later on, but like it's just like bad, right? Actually, it might not even be that good. I don't know. Like these are just bad. Mantine, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's like pretty okay as a water type. So it's like right here. Put Delibird in F tier. I mean, okay, I guess like it makes sense. Actually, I'll put it in like low C. Skarmory is like fantastic. Hello. Like it's actually like pretty accessible in a lot of games. The issue is, actually no, since they don't swap that much, I'd say it's like pretty good. I don't think it's better than Steelix though. Yeah, Mantine has Water Absorb, I know. I just don't think it's as good as like Poliwrath, maybe. Because it doesn't hit as hard. Houndoom is like one of the very few fire types that you can get. I'd say it's like pretty okay. I'd say like Houndoom's pretty okay just because like it's rare. Dark Fire is a unique typing, so. Yeah. I'd say like Houndoom's like A tier. Do I think it's better than Espeon? Yeah, I think so. Steelix rated too high? You think so? It might be. We'll have it like down here. And I do still think that Steelix is better than Mega Steelix and like Nuzlocke, just because like you have better Megas to use. Like Scizor, for example. Mega Houndoom? Do you use it? I'd say, yeah, you could use it. It's a much better Pokemon than Houndoom. I argue, yeah, you could use it. However, actually, where do you get Houndoomanite? Route 16. Okay, alright then. And Lava Ridge Town after you beat. Okay, so it's not even that accessible actually. Alright then. Yeah, I'd still think it's like right here, but okay. I think Mega Absol's so cool, it's such a good design. Kingdra is like fantastic, especially like Gen, like 2 to 5. I think it's like right here, just because like before, it's like pretty darn good. It has a great typing. It's a very interesting dragon typing and all. And it hits surprisingly hard, so. Houndoom is accessible in Platinum, put Houndoom higher. My issue with it is that, like, we're talking, first off, like, Houndoom is, like, frail. It doesn't get Intimidate. Because, like, Drayano games and stuff, like, have Intimidate Houndoom. I think it's one of the better Pokemon. And then Mega Houndoom is, like, not as accessible. So, yeah. That's what I think. Donphan, I'd say Donphan's like really underrated. I think Donphan's like pretty darn good. Houndoom has Flashfire? Okay, so. Yeah, I think Donphan's like pretty darn good. The issue is like its moveset's like not as good. I don't think it gets Earthquake in like a lot of games, right? I guess Earthquake at level 43, but that's in like Gen 7. So if we check like Gen 4 and Gen 3, I don't think it gets Earthquake in Gen 3, maybe. At least for level up. I don't know. I want to check. So let's see Gen 4 first. Does Donphan get Earthquake in Gen 4? I'm pretty sure it does, maybe? Yeah, it does. Level 46. That's really late though, actually. Level 49 Earthquake. Okay, so I think it's Gen 2 where it doesn't get Earthquake and level up. But even then, that's like getting Earthquake is like really, really, really late. So, oh no, it does get Earthquake. Okay, so it just sucks. It just sucks like without Earthquake. But like even with Earthquake, it's like okay. Honestly, I'm inclined to put Donphan slightly lower than. Is it better than Typhlosion? I don't think so. Porygon 2 is like pretty good. If you get it with like EVLA, it's also really, really bulky. It's one of the most annoying Pokemon to actually take down. I'd say it's like high A. The issue is where in high A. I think it's better than Kadabra. Oh, where do you get Porygon 2 actually? At this point, just look on fucking Bulbapedia. Love Porygon, but where's Porygon? Because I know you don't get like Porygon in Black and White because of post-game. You only get Gen 5 Pokemon in Black White before post-game. Let's see. Sell it on Game Corner. Okay, so you just don't get it until post-game. Alright then. Rocket Game Corner, you don't get upgraded though. Trophy Garden, so you have a chance to get it. Okay, so free Porygon in Platinum. That is notable, actually. And then Mirage Island, so you can get it like after like beating Kyogre and Groudon. So, and this is like, okay, this is post game. Okay, never mind. Yeah, overall, I think that's pretty okay. It's just the issue is like accessibility. So where's Porygon 2? So where is Porygon 2? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Fuck, I forgot where I placed it. Where is it? God damn it. I already placed it, apparently. It's like high A. Oh, right here. I'd say like I'm inclined to like put it slightly lower. I think it's like right here. I also think that Executor is better than Butterfree. Standler has Intimidate, but that's it. And that's like, yeah, I don't know. This makes for a pretty okay Pokemon, but I don't think it's like as good as like say like Ursaring, for example. I think it's like right here. Zeraora has 1 higher base speed than Dragapult. Copium. Yeah, we all want it to be like a little better at least, right? Something like that. Smeargle is really awkward to rank because like it could either be the best Pokemon in the game or the worst Pokemon in the game, and I think I want to like say it's closer to like C tier just because of like the moves that you need are like super specific, so it's just like I think it's like C tier here. If you get like the correct moves, then it's like higher in the like A tier, maybe S tier, but I'd say it's like C tier. Hitmontop gets Intimidate, that's pretty good. So I'd argue it's like around here, maybe. So, yeah. Accessibility though, where do you get Hitmontop? And where do you get even Tyrogue? Keo in Mount Mortar. So you can get it free, and then you have a chance to get it from the odd egg. Poke Radar. That's like post-game though, right? Yeah, it's like not as accessible as I thought. Yeah, this is not really that accessible. Okay, alright, never mind. Okay, so I'd say like Hitmontop, if I placed it already, it's like right over, like, I think it's just as good as these fighting types, actually, never mind. Miltank is really annoying to fight, but also I think that adds points for it. So I'd say it's like closer to, like, is it better than Kingler? It's better than Mr. Mime? I'd say it's like pretty good. It's pretty decent. You can argue banning Blissey. I've considered banning it a few times because the times I've used it, it made gameplay super trivial. But like, if you ever decide not to ban it, then like you can put it like right here. MNJ TV fans stay mad. True. All right, Raikou. So I think this is like S tier, 100%. It's like just as good as Zapdos. So. Entei, on the other hand, is like not as good. I think it's actually just as good as like say, and like Charizard and Moltres. Yeah. And then Suicune, you could argue banning just because like of how like ridiculously stupid it is to like kill and all. Yeah, I'd say it's like I personally argue banning Suicune just because of how bulky it is. You can almost never die with it. You get a free one in like Crystal. Like that's ridiculous. They get Inner Focus. Yeah, but that's hidden ability. Haha. Anyways, you can like put it like Raikou like right there. Tyranitar, I think, is like A tier. With its ability, Sandstream, it's like pretty darn good. But the problem is like Sand can also hurt your team as well, and there's not many Pokemon that can really do well in Sand. So I'd say like Tyranitar is like high A tier, nothing else. And then personally, why would you use Mega Tyranitar? I think it's I think because like a lot of people wouldn't use it that much. I think it performs slightly worse. So I'd say it's just shy of like here. So Also, where do you get Tyranitar at? Where is Tyranitar at? Okay, and then... Because I know you can get Tyranitar in Y. But let's see. Okay, this is post game. Both black and white are both post game. See, you can get. Oh yeah, Pupitar. Yeah, I'd say yeah, you can just like get it. So like Y, it's easier to get, but X you have to get by Friend Safari. And then this is like. Yeah, I don't know. Tyranitar is like ridiculously good, but like even then you don't get it often. So I'd say it's like Mega Tyranitar is like right here. Evolves too late to be viable. Okay, well, what about in X and Y? The Elite Four is level 65, so I'd say it's like pretty darn good. I'd say, yeah, it's like, if you get it in like a horde, and you can pretty easily use it. Lugia's banned, obviously. Ho-Oh's banned, obviously. And then Celebi. I personally argue banning Celebi just because it's not accessible, but even if you used it, I don't think it'd be that good. I don't know. I would just ban it anyways. So, yeah. Don't ban Celebi? Well, why? What positive things does it have? Celebi's not that good. Okay, but also, do you even get Celebi in like any of the regular Pokemon games? I mean, maybe in Randomizer. Okay, fine, I'll rank it. Because I personally considered banning Celebi. I guess that doesn't make it a ban. You're right. Alright, never mind. I'll rank it. I still don't think like Celebi is like. Alright then. Alright, I don't think Celebi is actually like that good, but you could make it work. I think it's like actually like right here, maybe. Alright. That's Gen 2. I'm going to get a small snack to munch on for a bit. I'll be right back, so yeah. Okay, hello, I'm back. Alright, let's keep going with this tier list. Alright, Sceptile. Oh, okay. So all these megas are really common because you can literally just pick them up off the street after you find that Kecleon. So we'll rank it based on that. Sceptile is like pretty darn good. I think it's the best subseeder in the game. But you don't usually use Sceptile for that purpose. So, yeah. But still, I think it's pretty good offensively. So, yeah. As for Mega Sceptile, I'd say it's pretty darn viable. You could put in like A tier. Yeah. I can see why you'd use it. When girls kiss other girls, no one bats an eye, but when I kiss my homies goodnight, society calls me gay. Ah. Yeah. That will happen, huh? I have Combuskin here because, like, in case you ban Speed Boost Blaziken, if you get it for some reason, I'd say it's, like, pretty average. It's, like, probably right here. Also, I think Typhlosion is, like, ranked a little high. Oh, so, sorry, I wasn't recording that. Okay, I put, fucking, Sceptile right here, Mega Sceptile here. You don't usually, use Subseed for Sceptile here, and you could use it offensively. It's, like, pretty good. And then Mega Sceptile is also pretty good for that purpose, too. I also ranked Combuskin just in case you ban Speed Boost Blaziken, so there you go. And yeah. Speaking of which, Blaziken by itself, without Speed Boost, is like pretty average. It's like right here. And then Mega Blaziken's like free Speed Boost. I've considered banning it a few times, but I think it's like pretty darn good. I don't think it's better than Arcanine though. I'm getting myself another snack after this tier list. Oh my gosh. Swampert is like one of the best starters you could possibly get. It's like ridiculously good. Probably better than Mega Blaziken, but yeah. As for Mega Swampert, I'd argue that it's like slightly worse, maybe, because like Drizzle's not as common as one would expect it to be, so I'm gonna put it right there. It might honestly even be worse than Mega Blaziken and Alakazam. I think I'll put it right there. Mightyena gets Intimidate, but that's it. You can cheese Tate and Liza with it. I've done it before, and I think it's really reliable, actually. So it gets a niche there, but I think it's like right here. Linoon, you can actually wipe the entire Elite Four with this thing. So I think it's like overall it has a niche, but yeah. Don't think it's like as good as like other Pokemon.
Oh my god, they're all hit.
Like I think Linoon's like right here. Just next to Mightyena, which is cute. Beautifly is like not as good as Dustox, so Beautifly's like right there. I think early game Dustox is like fantastic just because of how it can like cheese things early game and then on Norman, it actually has a niche with Protect, so that's pretty good. And I stand by my decision, like right here. Also, I think like Steelix is ranked a little too low. I think it's like back here or something. Ludicolo is like okay. I think it's actually like pretty decent. It has a pretty interesting typing, but like albeit like its abilities like are okay at best. I think it's like, where do I think it is? I think it's like better than all the Swift Swimmers. I think Ludicolo is like better than all the Swift Swimmers. So yeah. Shiftry is like a chlorophyll user. It's like pretty average though otherwise, so I think it's like right over like here. Swellow's like fantastic. It's one of the better encounters that you can get in Hoenn, because you can pre-damage it with Guts and Status, so I'd say it's like pretty darn amazing. Where do I put it though? I'd say like better than Butterfree. Also, I think Slowking is like rated a little too high. Pelipper is really interesting, where it sucks for the first few generations, but then starting Gen 7, it actually got good because of Drizzle. So I'd say it's pretty average. I'd say like right here. Gardevoir is obviously S tier. Oh wait, this is not the Mommy Dommy tier list. Okay, never mind. I do think Gardevoir is like pretty okay though. Especially. Okay then. I do think Gardevoir is like pretty good though. Especially when it gets its fairy typing. I think it's like actually pretty decent. I think it's actually better than like a lot of these like Pokemon here. Now, where do you get Gardevoir at? The what list? You're gonna have to look back at the video when it comes out. Where do you get Gardevoir at? Lumio City. I'll buy Diantha's traded route, so that's post game. Then Bird Interf. Oh, okay. Alright then. So you can actually get it pretty reliably then. Alright, never mind. So I'll rank it. So this thing is like ridiculously powerful. The only issue is that like it doesn't have one of like a really decent like fairy type stab, but Moonblast is pretty good too. So I'd say it's like right here. Masquerain gets Intimidate, but that's all it gets. So it has a niche, but it's like not that good. I'd say it's right there. Breloom can either be really good or ridiculously busted, depending on the game that you're playing. So, I'd say it's like, to average it out, I'd say it's like right over here. Because Poison Heal, Technician, well, I think actually Technician's like hidden ability. I thought you said the Mommy Dommy tier list. That's exactly what I said. Slacking is like ridiculous. Without its Terrain ability, it's like ban-worthy, but even with it, it's actually like not as bad as people think it is. At least that's what I think. But obviously Terrain is a downside, so I do want to rank it like slightly lower than I want to. So it's probably like right there. Ninjask. Honestly, it's like not as good as like people say it. I think it's like right there. And then Shedinja, I ban. Like you can ban it just because like of how. All right then. So So Shedinja I banned just because like it makes gameplay ridiculously binary. It's like it's good or it's bad. You use it or you don't use it, I guess. And then it has a good matchup and it has a bad matchup. It's super black and white, I'd say. So, like yeah, I'd just ban Shedinja because like it's really boring. Xplad's interesting because like it's really it sucks a lot as like Loudred and Whismer, but like Loudred, no, Xplad's like actually like pretty okay, but you get it like super late, so I'd say it's like right about here. Hariyama gets guts. I'd say that's pretty good. We're gonna put it like right over. It's like low A and high B. You can get it pretty reliably, and it's like pretty useful. So I'd say yeah. I do want to see where you get it though. Let's see. Let's just see Makuhita. Let's see Makuhita real quick because I do want to see like where you can get it. I know it's like in the cave, like that's like literally yeah, Granite Cave. Okay. That's a swarms. That's cheating. Okay, this looks like okay. So yeah. Alright, so in the games that's like able to be received in before post game, I'd say it's like pretty okay, but I do want to rank it slightly downwards because it's not as common as I thought it would be. Nose Pass is like straight and utter garbage. Why would you use this thing? At least there's a niche for like being a bulky rock type. Delcatty is also like really bad. I don't know why you'd want to use it. Sableye is interesting because it has a really good defensive typing, but like it's really frail otherwise. So I'd say it's like right here. Actually, no, it's like up here. And then Mega Sableye is like, if you want to give the AI a fucking nightmare to deal with, then like sure you could use this, but I don't think it's like much better. I'd say it's like top of B tier. Mawilde's like pretty garbage, so like it has Intimidate, so that's pretty nice. I'd say I put in like right here. And then Mega Mawilde, like I personally think you should just ban it, just because it's ridiculously powerful. So. Aggron's interesting. You can get it pretty commonly before the Elite Four. It's on like Victory Road. So I'd say it's like pretty okay. I think it's like right here. And then Mega Aggron's like fantastic. It's like, I think it's like one of the best steel types in the game. Probably S tier, no? It's worse than Mega Scizor, obviously, but like, I still think it's like really good. Medicham has pure power usually, so I'd say that's like pretty darn good. Probably like right here. And then Mega Medicham is also like ridiculously good as well. I think it's like S tier again. It's really strong. I don't know why you wouldn't want to use this thing, honestly. Manectric is a pretty average electric type, honestly. I think it's like slightly better than Raichu just because of the better coverage options. And then Mega Manectric is like really good. I think it's better than Mega Ampharos too. Yeah, I honestly think it's better than Mega Ampharos. Plusle and Minun, they don't seem that good on paper, but they also get Encore, so I think that's like, that really puts their viability at a really high area. Honestly, better than Celebi. So, yeah. Maybe even better than Explode.
Do we lose?
I don't think Volbeat gets Encore, but I know Illumise definitely does. So, I think I'll put Volbeat right here, but I do want to check. This thing doesn't get Encore, so I'd say it's like pretty bad. What about Illumise? I think Illumise is like, ooh, I scrolled too far down. I think Illumise is like pretty darn good. Whoa, that thing is like, that sprite's like way off. I think it's like right here. Yeah, level 25 Encore. That's pretty darn good.
God.
Rosalia is like, it's pretty below average in my opinion. I'd say it's like right here. Has a good defensive typing though, at least, so there's that. Swalot has good bulk, but that's about it. I'd say it's like around here. I'm just running through these really quickly now. Oh my gosh. Sharpedo. Where do I put Sharpedo? This one's really hard to rank because it's so frail, but it's also really, really good. I think it's like really strong, but I think it's just because of its frailty, I'll put it right there. And then Mega Sharpedo you get post-game, so I don't know how reliable it is. But if you were to somehow get it, then like I'd say it's like pretty good. It's an obvious upgrade over regular Sharpedo, so. Wailord is a bulky water type, and that's what you want in a water type. I'd say that's pretty damn good, so I'm gonna put it like right over here. Camerupt is like pretty painfully average as a fire type. I think it's like down here maybe. I think it's better than Macargo slightly. And then Mega Camerupt is like obviously much better than Camerupt. I think it's like up to date with like these fire types here. Torkoal, it has Drought in Gen 7, but like even before. So Torkoal gets Drought in Gen 7, but it's pretty good anyways like before then, so I'd say it's like right here. I think it's one of the better fire types. Grumpig is like not bad. I think it's like slightly better than Xatu. Cause it has thick fat at own tempo, so you can either not get confused or you can like resist fire and ice, which is like really good. Hello, Rising Dragon Soul. Spinda's like painfully average. Oh my god, why would you use this thing? It doesn't even have a niche. I'd say it's like F tier. Flygon on the other hand is like really good. The issue is like it's not really as strong as like you'd want it to be, But I'd still think it's like pretty good. Do you get Earthquake by level up actually? I'm gonna put you right here, but I'm gonna check. Do you get Earthquake by level up in this? You do not. Wow. Okay then. You do not get Earthquake by level up. Okay, interesting. So I'd say Flygon's like a little worse than I expected. Probably right here. Actually, no. Right here. Seems fine. I think it's better than Butterfree. Cacturne is like pretty eh. I think it's like right here. You can only get in one area, but it's like fine. Altaria is a Dragon Dancer. That's a redeeming quality. But I think otherwise it's like painfully average. It's like definitely the worst dragon type. It's like over where? I think it's like right here. And then if you get Mega Altaria, first off, I need to check where you get Mega Altaria at all, but I think it's like really, really, really good. Getting Dragon Dance is like ridiculous. I think it's like better than Clefable. I need to check where you get Altaria Knight. Okay. Lily Cove City requires Altaria. Okay, that's fine. So you can just get a free Mega Stone. Okay, alright then. Alright, so I'd say it's pretty darn good. If you get Altaria, then you 100% have to get Mega Altaria. Zangoose is like pretty okay. I'd say it's like right here. So Viper is not that good. Come on, let's be real. Just because like it has a good move pool doesn't make it good. It's literally Arbok without Intimidate, and I'd say that's pretty bad. And honestly, you ranked really like there. Lunatone and Solrock. Okay. I'd say like Lunatone's like an average psychic type. I think it's like right here. Solrock, you get fire type coverage at least. That makes you like slightly better. Do I think you're better than Alola and Dugtrio? I'd say maybe, yeah. Witchcash doesn't get Dragon Dance via level up, so I'd say yeah, it's like pretty average as a water ground type. But it is still a water ground type, so that's a redeeming quality. It's pretty good typing. I'd say it's like... I'd say right over... Yeah, I can't decide. It's like right here. Hello, Alf. Why can I not sub? Because I don't have partner. I'm not an affiliate either, so... But yeah, I'm not a Twitch affiliate. Not many people watch my Twitch stream, Copium. By the way, watch my Twitch when I go live. Haha. I'm back. Put Gardevoir higher now. Listen here. Anyways, Crawdont is like interesting because it's like pretty darn good. Assuming it's like Gen 6 or higher, but like I think it's like pretty okay. I'm gonna put it like right here. Just because like I wanna average it out. Claydol resists Edgequake, and that's pretty darn good. I'd say it's like right here. I think it's better than Sceptile, maybe. Is it better than these? I guess so. In rain with adaptability, it hits so hard. True. Credilli is really hard to kill, so I'd say that's a really good redeeming point. It's surprisingly hard to kill, so yeah, that's a pretty good point in my book. I'd say you're like low A tier. Armaldo gets battle armor, so yeah. That's pretty darn good. But I think you're like better than like I think you're like right here. Yeah, Credilli has Storm Drain. Yeah. But I wanna see something real quick. If we look at Storm Drain right now, actually. Is that a regular ability? It might honestly be. I don't know. It is hidden, so it stays where it is. I'm lurking, talk to you later. Okay, cool. My low tech is like low A tier, just because like bulky water type is like one of the best bulky water types. So I'd say it's like right about where Lantern is. Maybe it's actually better than like Slowking. Yeah, right here. Cast form, unless we're in Emerald Kaizo, is really bad. So yeah, put it in F tier. I don't know why you'd want to use it. You really think Milotic is like way better? Cloyster is so good in competitive, but again, it's in competitive, dude. Hello? And plus, accessibility to Milotic is like really low. So I don't know. I think it stays where it is. Kecleon's like interesting, because color change is a really weird ability, but overall I'd say it's like really gimmicky and not reliable. So yeah, I'd say it's like do I think it's better than Stantler? Probably. I think it's like right there. Yeah, I know it gets shell armor skill link. I know that. It's just that special defense and HP is like really bad. So. But Net is like a painfully average ghost type. I don't know why you'd want to really use it. And then Mega Banet's like pretty okay. Albeit not much better though. It hits hard, but that's really it. I think it's like right here. Honestly, I think it's not as viable as I think it is. It might be one of the worst megas. That's what I think, so. I don't know. I think I'll put it like where Kangaskhan is. Dusclops is like pretty okay, especially with Eviolite. It's ridiculous to beat, so I'd say is it like, yeah, it's really hard to kill, so I'd say it's like kind of like A tier, no? I don't think it's better than Haunter though, because at least it has offenses. Whereas Mega Mawile, is it banned? Yeah, it is banned. Yeah, I personally banned Mega Mawile, so I would personally opt to ban Mega Mawile. Tropius is a painfully average grass type. I don't know why you'd use it again, so it's like right over, like, honestly it's like really bad, so I'd say it's like closer to like here. Chimecho's also like pretty eh, but also like it has a niche. I'd say it's like right where Lunatone is. Absol is like interesting because you can cheese Tate and Liza with it, and I honestly think that's a pretty good redeeming quality. I'd say it's like right about honestly, yeah, sorry, right here. Also, Volby is like put in way too high. I'm gonna put in like right here. It's like really bad because it doesn't get Encore. And then Mega Absol. See, I don't see a reason why you should use Mega Absol. Sure, it has magic bounce, but I mean, it's better than Absol always. I'll put it right here. I don't know. I think it's just I think it's good right here, just as good as like Celebi maybe. Glalie is bad. I don't know why you'd use it. It's just like it's painfully average. Mega Glalie is like also like pretty okay, but like there's better megas to use in my opinion. It's just not very strong, but I also think it's like pretty decent. Probably as good as like say like Moltres. Mega Glalie has Refrigerate and Explosion. Yeah, but do you really want a Mega just to explode? Really? Your only Mega Pokemon and its only role is to explode. Really? That's the role that you give your Mega? I don't know. Walrein is pretty good. It has Ice type though, which kind of bogs it down slightly. So, yeah, I'd say it's like right here. It's funny. Okay, but is it consistent? Is it good? No, I don't think so. Clamperl, honestly, it has a niche with the deep sea items. So, like, I'd say it's like low B, because it can actually hit hard. And I honestly think like Huntail and, well, no, they get Shell Smash. Okay, never mind. Okay, alright, what's going on here? You horny little bastard. Yeah, I honestly think like they're right here. Relicanth is like average. It's an average water type, so I'd say it's like right here. Love Disc is like poor. It's terrible. Shelgon, in case you want to ban Salamence, I'd say it's like low C tier because yeah, it kind of sucks. And then Salamence is like, you can opt to ban Salamence, but if you don't, then you can use it like right over, like say here. Hot take, personally, I don't think Salamence is ban worthy. Because sure it has Intimidate, but also it's a lot more frail. It doesn't get Dragon Dance. It doesn't get like, let me see its like moveset real quick. Because last I checked, it doesn't get Dragon Dance by level up. It doesn't get Dragon Claw by level up. Does it? Oh no, it does, but it's like really, really late. 79. Are you serious? Like this thing's moveset is not gonna be that good. It gets Dragon Dance. By Egg Move. It gets Dragon Dance by Egg Move. Yeah, it does in later gens. Okay, let's check Gen 7. Because Gen 8's kind of cheating. Because a lot of other Pokemon can get Dragon Dance. So let's see. So, Gen 7 doesn't get Dragon Dance by level up. It does not. In fact, it gets Dragon Dance still by Egg Move. So it's pretty bad. Well, it's not bad, obviously. Salamence is like fantastic, but... And then Dragonite gets Dragon Dance. So like, if that's the case, then like, I honestly think it's like, it's honestly not. I don't think it's bannable. Hot take, but I don't think it's bannable. That's my hot take. By the way, hot take, go on. Dragapult is ban-worthy? Oh yeah, probably. But we'll get to that when we do, so... Yeah. Mega Mence, however, is obviously banned. This thing gets Aerialate, and Double Edge, Return, any other normal type attacks that it gets Headbutt, Copium. But yeah, I think Mega Mence, on the other hand, obviously ban worthy. If you do for some reason get it. It's fucking post game, but I get it. It's like still. Mega Mence ridiculously busted. Metagross? if you manage to like get it, it's like pretty good. It's obviously worse in the new gens, but like I'd say it's a top Pokemon. Is it better than Skarmory though? I don't think so, honestly. Mega Metagross is obviously banned. Tough Claws with like Iron Head or Meteor Mash. It also gets Zen Headbutt. It gets a lot of the punch attacks, so yeah. There's also you can even run Hidden Power on it too. Like that's kind of wild. Yeah, Mega Metagross is also post game, but still, like if you manage to like get it, like yeah. Anyways, let's see. Regirock, it has great bulk. I think it's like right over here, just behind Alolan Golem. Batman is overrated, and the only reason why people like him is because of the well-written villains. Oh, I see. Let's see. Regice is an ice type, and that's like it's probably the best ice type that you can get. One of the better ice types that you can get like at all. So yeah. I don't know. I think this like. Well, it's one of the better ice types that you can get, but also it's like pretty. It's an ice type, so yeah. I'd say it's like. No, I can give it a niche. It's like right over here. Registeel's ridiculously good. Mono Steel type is like fantastic. And I'd say it's like low A tier. That's what I think. Hot take, Mega Latios and Latios are not ban worthy. That is an extremely hot take. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, let's go real quick with Latios and Latios. I'd say you ban them because like Soldew is like ridiculous. And then Mega Latios and Latios are also like ban worthy in my opinion, just because you get them so consistently in fucking Oras, dude. Oh my god. You literally get a free Latios and Latios. I don't see how you can't ban that. Ban Kyogre, obviously. Ban Primal Kyogre, obviously. Ban Groudon, obviously. Ban Primal Groudon, obviously. Ban Rayquaza, obviously. Ban Mega Rayquaza, obviously. I don't think Jirachi is... I've considered banning it, but I know it's, like, not as, like, ridiculous, so... I'd say Jirachi's like better than Gardevoir. And then Deoxys is obviously banned, so yeah. Alright then. Okay. That's Gen 3. Coolio. I'm gonna take another short break. I'll be right back, so yeah. Okay, hello. Sorry I'm back. Okay. Sorry it took a little longer than usual, so alright. Let's get down to business. Okay, this is the last generation for this stream, by the way. Okay, starting off with Torterra, I'd say it's pretty darn good. Grass ground, is pretty good typing. It's weak to ice, obviously, but also I think it's like overall really, really, really good. Honestly, I think it's like right here. Infernape is like 100% S tier. It's like probably one of the best fire starters that you can get. Probably the best fire starter, excluding megas. So, yeah. Empoleon, however, let's see. I think it's like pretty darn good. Defensively, it's probably the best typing. So, it's pretty good step up. I'd say it's like right about here. Staraptor is like A tier, it has close combat, despite being a normal flying type for some reason, so I think it's like really, really, really good. Probably right here. Bibarel, despite being horribly ugly, is like really, really good in Nuzlocke. I'd say it's like right over here, because it's a good HM employee. So, yeah. Alright. Kricketune is bad, don't use it. Luxray, on the other hand, has like really good potential as Intimidate. But that's all it really has. A slow electric type. It's like, I'd say like right about here. Like right over here. Every time I go away for 1 second, you're back. Yeah, it might be. Alright, Roserade's like pretty good. I think it's like slightly worse than Venusaur, but I think it's like pretty darn good. Yeah. Okay. Rampardos hits hard, but it's really slow. So I don't know how I can rank it. Probably like right over, like say here. Bastiodon. It's like really shit. It's like really bad. I think it's like right over, like say here. Put Linoon higher. I mean, okay, yeah, I guess like it can literally go higher. I'll put it like say here. Actually, no, it deserves to go a little higher than that. I think it's like right over here, actually. Wormadam grass is shit. Wormadam ground is a little better, but still shit. Has a pretty good typing, but it's overall still shit. So, let's see. Motham is like, it gets Quiver Dance, but it's like really late, so I'd say it's like low C. I don't know. Combi is like one of the worst encounters you can get. But Vespiquen's like still like, it's pretty bad, but also it's like okay. I think it's actually like right here. Backfired, no. Pachirisu is like dog shit. Why would you use this thing? Oh my god. This thing is terrible, dude. Why? Floatzel is pretty readily available. So I'd say it's like around like here. Wait, what? What do you mean? Pachirisu won the world championship. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I don't know. Anyways, Cherim is like dog shit, honestly. It's like right here. What an omega lol moment. Okay. And then Jerome just goes like over. Oh, where did I put it? Okay. It's another form. Okay. Gastrodon is like pretty good. Storm Drain is actually like pretty decent. It's not a hidden ability, contrary to popular belief. Yeah, I'd say it's like pretty darn good. Is it better than Haunter? I'd say so. It's pretty bubbly, so. Ambipom is like interesting concept, but I don't really think it's that good. It's kind of awkward to rank. I don't know. Drifblim is like pretty average. It's like your average ghost type. I honestly think it's like over like say here. Way too high? You think so? I don't think so. I honestly think Haunter was like just as good as like a lot of like other Pokemon. Like, cause did you know that Haunter has the same special attack stat as Raikou? Oh my god. Alright then. Lopunny is pretty average. I think it's like 75 attack, or it's like 86, something like that. I don't know. Hello VCR, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think Lopunny is like super average, and then Mega Lopunny, on the other hand, is like fantastic, dude. Probably A tier. I think like low A tier is fine. It's like a little better than Registeel. Where do you get Lopunite though? Let's see. Mauville City. I assume this is like post-game or something. Yeah. Unironically put Gardevoir higher. It's a bit low. Alright then. Put it like over here then. I think that's as good as it gets. In BDSP and later games it's so good. I mean, okay. But like, what about on average overall? I think it's like over there. Alright. Miss Magius is like pretty darn good. He gets Nasty Plot in Platinum and up. So I'd say it's like I'd say like pretty good. Honestly, Altaria's ranked a little too high. Honchkrow hits hard but is pretty slow, so I'd say it's not as good. What's your all-time least favorite? My least favorite Pokemon of all time is Bibarel. But I'd say like Honchkrow is like, I mean, if it hits hard, then it's like right here. But like, yeah, I'd say it's like right here. Miss Magius is like Levitate is like decent. I mean, okay, fine, dude. Oh, fine, I'll put it like right here then. Purugly is like another normal type. I'd say it's like pretty okay. I don't think it's better than Ursaring though. Honchkrow is not slow, it's frail, not slow. Okay, but it's both then. Let me actually see. What's Honchkrow's stats? If it's like below 85, I think it's like really slow. Let's see your speed. Oh, pfft. Okay. Yeah, this thing's like slow as hell. Chingling, I don't see why I have you here actually. It's, just no. How about no, please? Skuntank's pretty good, I'd say. Good defensive typing, similar to Alolan Muck, but it's just like overall worse than it, so I'd say it's like right about here. Put Chingling in F tier? Fine, dude. There, you happy now? You happy? Bronzong is like high A tier in my opinion because of how ridiculously bulky and like defensive it is. I think it's one of the best defensive Pokemon in the game. So yeah, I highly recommend using Bronzong in more of your runs because this thing gets really, really good stats, okay? Also Gyro Ball, Levitate, Heat Proof as well, hot take. Heat Proof is also really good on it. Chatot's like not good. I'd say right there. Honestly, Luftus is like way worse than like all of these. Spiritomb. Honestly, it's like not as good as people say. At least in my opinion. I think like, where do I put it? I'd say like right about like, yeah. It's a free encounter. Okay, so I guess it's a little more consistent then. I'll put it right here. Goodbye, because you're banning Garchomp, it's probably painfully average. I'd say like right here. So Garchomp is banned. Mega Garchomp though is an interesting thing. It's obviously worse than regular Garchomp, but it's still you would ban it still, right? I'd say you ban it still because like if you have Mega Garchomp, then just if you have access to Mega Garchomp, you will already have access to Garchomp, so I think you just ban it. Lucario is like one of the best fighting types you can get, probably up there with say like Charizard or something, Mega Charizard at least. And then Mega Lucario is like banned. Anyone else like XY Mega Lucario, just like I don't know. Hippowdon's like so good. What the hell? This is one of the better ground types you could possibly get. I'd say it's like right above Torterra. Drapion, really good typing, also decent. It's really decent, so I'd say it's like actually right here, honestly. No, it's I think it's like top of B tier. I think it's like one of the best Pokemon that you can like. Actually, in that case, just rank it higher. This thing is like great. What the hell? This thing's so good. Hello, dude, this is so good. Yeah, I think it's like right here. That seems good. Toxicroak, on the other hand, is like a little more average. I'd say like right about like say here, because it gets like dry skin and all that. You can actually use it as a water type pivot. That's really good. Carnivine is really bad. Don't use it. Luminion's also really bad. It's like painfully average. I mean, I get Storm Drain. I'll put it a little higher. Put it a little higher than this. Mantike, you're really bad. You're really dog shit. Abomasnow is like B tier in my opinion, because of how Hail is like, it helps but also not really. I think you're like right over here. And then Mega Abomasnow. Abomasnow is like slightly better. Actually, I don't know if it's slightly better. Is it worse? I think Mega Abomasnow is like worse. Cause it's slower. I don't think the extra offenses are like that good. No, I honestly think like Mega Abomasnow is like a little worse. I think I'll put it right there. Weavile is like fantastic, dude. I think it's like one of the best encounters like ever. The only issue is sometimes his move pool is like eh. So yeah, I'd say it's like right about here. Mega Abomasnow is way better, way better. What do you mean? Dude, have you seen its speed stat? It's 20 base speed or something like that? I'm gonna check this out one more time. Let's see this. Let's see. Are the offenses like at least like 50 higher? Or even 30? Let's see. Okay, it's 40. Alright. Okay, so its bulk gets better. Alright, fine. I'll rank it a little higher then. It's like right about where... I think it's... No, I think it's worse than... No, it's better. I think it's like right over here. Magnezone's obviously fantastic. It's really good. It's really good. Magnet pull is really good. And plus its typing is just like pretty good as well. Ground type is like okay, fine, whatever. But at that point you could just switch. It's easy. It's really good. I think it's the out of battle effect that Magnezone's like fantastic. If it has sturdy, then it's like still okay, but like no, this is like really good. Licky. I think it's like I think it has a niche. I don't think it's better than Ursaring though. So also Stantler, you should probably be ranked slightly higher, I feel like. Rhyperior. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little awkward to rank. So we have Rhydon in like this tier, right? Do we? I think we do. Because if Golem and Graveler and Golem are here, then Rhydon's like right there. But is it better? Is Rhyperior better than Rhydon? I don't know. I think Eviolite Rhydon's like way better, right? Yeah, I also think that Rhyperior is worse than Eviolite Rhydon. It's better if Rhydon doesn't have Eviolite, but if it does, then Rhydon's like way better. I think it's like right here. How's Rhyperior way better? How's Rhyperior way better? I would like to see your reasoning as to why. Solid Rock? I actually want to see. Yeah, Solid Rock, sure, but like... Let's see. So let's load up Rhydon real quick. Lightning Rod or Rockhead. Base 140. Okay, that's fine. But also, like, can we talk about the 130 attack that Rhydon has already? I think that's already pretty darn attractive. You have to remember, like, is Rhydon more useful overall, or is it Rhyperior that's more useful overall? Because, like, I'm honestly thinking that Rhydon is, like, way better. Rhydon is useless. Lightning Rod is useless on Rhydon. Yeah, but Lightning Rod also is on Rhyperior or something. I don't know. I don't know what your point is. Dude, these special defense, the special defense is like just not good. Hello? Dude, genuinely, I do think that Rhydon has like a better shot at like being better. So, I think Rhydon's like better. I think Rhyperior is like slightly better in like Gen 4, but I think overall Rhydon gets the edge. Tangrowth is like interesting because it gets better every generation, but like I don't know. I disagree so much. I don't know. I think it's like right about here. So Electivire. I think it's like A tier. I don't think it's better than Ampharos though, because it's not as common. Like Electivire is not as common, so I think that's like a big drawback on Electivire's part. So I think Magmortar is like similar to Electivire. Yeah, I'd say so. I think they're like slightly better than Mega Blastoise, yeah. I also think like Mega Blastoise is like worse than Tentacruel. Togekiss is like either really good or ridiculously busted. Fairy type in Gen 6 is like fantastic for it, and like getting like Encore, a bunch of like support moves and stuff is like really good. Might be better than Chansey. So yeah, that's what I think. And Mega is like not as good as like one would hope to be, but it's still pretty okay. I'd say it's like right about where this is. Leafeon is not that good in my opinion. It joins a bunch of the grass types over here. I think it's better than Sunflora though. Glaceon's also not that good. But I think it's like slightly better than Leafeon just because like Ice is a really good offensive typing. But I think it's better than Persian. Gliscor is fantastic, dude. Oh my god. Gliscor is so good, dude. Acrobatics, getting acrobatics on this thing is like ridiculous, and like just as typing by itself is like super good as well. I don't think it's better than Chansey though. Mamoswine. Oh my god, okay. This thing is like really good. Might be S tier, honestly. I'm gonna put it in like high A tier right now. So. Oh, Poison Heal. I forgot about that. Okay, no, never mind. Makes it better slightly. Do I want to keep Mamoswine in high A, or do we move it into S? It's really good, dude. Oh my god. Mamoswine's amazing, dude. Holy shit. Mamoswine's fucking busted. Mamoswine's so busted, dude. Oh my god. Weavile's better than Mamoswine? Really? Can you tell me how Weavile's better than Mamoswine? Then I'll consider. I think Weavile's like pretty good here. Dude, it's not competitive. Oh my god. It is not competitive. Holy shit. We're going fucking Nuzlocke. Not competitive. Oh my god, dude. The one-shot Scarchomp. Okay. I don't care. Nah, that's not good enough. Porygon Z is like pretty okay as a normal type attacker. His move pool's really wide. Do I think it's better than Porygon 2 though? Hard to say. Hard to say. I honestly think it is probably better, albeit not by a big margin. I think it's better than Mega Ampharos. Gallade. Okay, so the problem that I have with it, I'm gonna put it right here, but I want to see where do you get Dawn Stones. So how common are Dawn Stones? Yeah, it's 212, 225. Okay. Alright, so Silphco, okay, I don't care. Black White, that's probably post game. Oh no, Route 10 is just before. Okay, you know what? Never mind. That doesn't apply. I don't think you can even get Oras you get Victory Road, but you would have to keep your Curlia as just that, a Curlia. I don't think it's Gallade's like that good. Mega Gallade, on the other hand, is my favorite Mega, but it's not as accessible, so I think it's just as like here. So Probopass, it's like painfully. It's definitely the worst Sinnoh evolution that we got, but I think it's like right here. Actually, I think it's like. I mean, it's Steel type, so I think it's like maybe right here. Dusknoir, I think is like worse than Dusclops. I think it's like low. I mean, it might be high B tier, honestly. I think it's like right here. Frostlass is like infinitely better than Glalie, but is it better than Dusknoir? I don't think so. Well, it might be. Who knows? I think it's like right about here. Okay, Rotom is going to be really awkward to rank, but overall, I think base Rotom is like pretty eh. Fan Rotom's also really eh. Rotom Frost is pretty okay, but that's because its offenses are great. Rotom Heat, though. Now that's heat. No pun intended. I think Rotom Heat's great. Rotom Mo is like also pretty good, albeit I think it's like the mid area. I think it's like right about here. And then Rotom Wash is absolutely fantastic. Might even be S tier. I think it's like right over here. Uxie is like really, really bulky. Honestly, it's like up here. You can use like a lot of utility with Uxie, so yeah. Mesprit, however, is like a little bit below average. I think it's like, it might be worse. No, I think it's worse than Dusknoir, better than Claydol. Azelf you should probably ban. Azelf you should probably ban, to be honest. Ban Dialga, obviously. Ban Palkia, obviously. Ban Heatran. Regigigas is like shit, right? Regigigas is like not good. Might be worse than Furt. I don't know. It's probably like right here. I don't know. Alright, ban Giratina, obviously. There's both forms. Honestly, you can be inclined to ban Cresselia, honestly. You can be inclined to ban Cresselia too, to be honest. Like, it's like... And then Fiona is like not good. I think it's like right over, say, like here. Maybe ban Manaphy, but like if you're not banning it, then you probably put in like a high S tier, just because of how fucking, like, what is it, Tail Glow's like so busted. It gets like a lot of coverage as well. Oh no, yeah, actually now that I talk about it more, it's more of a ban for me. Darkrai's banned, obviously. Shaman is like banned. Arceus is banned. Okay, that's my tier list for the day. So, yeah, that's my hot take, by the way. Out of all these bans, Shaman, both forms of Shaman you ban, because like if you have access to one form of Shaman, you probably have access to the other, and like we know that Shaman Sky is like ridiculously busted. So, all right, that's my tier list. So, yeah, that's what I think. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. So, yeah. You know, my reasoning for like Shaman, both forms of Shaman being banned, is because if you have access to one form of Shaman, you probably have access to the other form of Shaman. So, yeah. Alright. Darkrai's garbage in BDSP. Okay, alright. It has a lot of TMs that you could teach it though. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. We might find someone to raid. So, yeah, I want to see if we can raid someone. Who can we raid, honestly? Can we start by putting Superior in S tier just because of Blaze Black? Wait till the next time that we do this tier list type of video. So, yeah. Alright. I don't see anyone that we can really raid right now. I think we'll just end off the stream, so yeah, alright then. Alright then. Alright, thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you guys enjoyed today's stream and you want to share your support, hit that like button down below for me, give me a thumbs up. I don't really care, but if you do, subscribe, because it really helps on my channel, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I'll see you guys in the next time that we stream, so, yeah. Peace! Bye-bye, everyone. Take care, y'all.